think I'm gonna do my live reading. I want to listen to my let's get the energy pumping. What's up, girl? What's up, Kentucky girl? Good afternoon, Queen. How you doing? I don't know if my connection is good or not. I might have to jump out and jump back in. I don't know if my connection is good or not. I might have to jump out and jump back in. Can y'all hear me good? Okay, there we go. In my head, like always. We're gonna jam a little bit.
I worked my whole life for this.
Perfect.
I mean, I've seen so many roadblocks. So many devils in my way.
How you doing? Good. Thank you.
To be honest with you, I see your body. I am the best. Listen, it's DJ Khaled going down to the big dog pitbull. Trevor Squatty, they came to beat over King.
I'm gonna go live again. We're just gonna rock out for a little bit. I have a dual live to do with another gentleman. So I'm gonna hit them up after I get off live here. And then it'll be like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. No more time. What's up, Shalonda? What's up, Starlight? Y'all remember this album? It's not on Spotify. You gotta go to YouTube. Could be wrong. What's up, love? Hey.
Freeway down, John Legend, the one Acorn.
Yes, ma'am, you can. Ask me what you want. This is. The human takes their own life was upon their spirit. Man, that's an interesting question. According to the law of one, it's their life. 21 questions, we can do it. That's their life. According to the law of one, there is no wrong action. And I know that's not a lot of people's cup of tea, but I get it now. I understand it with precision. It is. Forever thugging, baby. It's almost scary. There's so many different ways to look at it. One, let's look at it in the sense where the person takes their life, doesn't mess up their spirit. Well, does it mess up somebody else's spirit if their life is forced? And so your brain will be like, no, their spirit should be in a good realm. I understand that. What if the person did a bunch of good deeds and then they did one bad thing, or they took their own life? Does that, put their spirit, you know what I'm saying? And so there's so many different variations and variables because there's 7.8 billion people in the world. And so I now know that does not destroy your spirit. You got work to do. That just destroys your body. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, you'll find yourself here and you have to go through everything again. I get it now. Yeah, like I'm on some, you can do it if you want. No, TikTok's not what I'm saying. But you understand my point? So if you do it, as you coming back. Believe that, Jack. Are you single? I'm single. The Lord loves you. Repent and trust in the Lord. Hey, Calix, appreciate it. Do you love the Lord? And do you love like Jesus? Am I available? Yes, I am available. But are you asking if I'm wanting to be in a relationship? To be lovers? Friends? Homies? TikTok partners? text buddies, right? Damn. People who's willing to accept me. People who's willing to accept me. That's my type. What's up, TT? Hey, Miss Heather. We're gonna rock out that. Yeah, I don't have a type. And I get what people saying, but I promise you, my range is. If you like love, I like you. That doesn't mean that we'll be lovers. Trust me, I've seen where that has led to an end. And the truth is, sometimes you just want people to be in it. You know what I'm saying? You bring it different. Thank you. I appreciate that. You still love me, baby. I appreciate that. What's up, Shavy? Go rider, let both your doors off. I appreciate that. You ain't got to miss me. I'm right here, Queen. You the doze off. We'll talk about I miss you. I miss you too. And when I ride by, it's like a flyby. What's up, Star? What's up, ATL? What's up, Captain? Where are you? Texas, Clean Texas. What's up, Official? What's up, Winfrey? What's up, Bama? Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. What's up, Maria? How you doing, love? Likewise. Hey, how you been? I say I'm not gonna be here long, but I'll tell you this. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on because I got some energy in me right now. I mean, I always got energy in me. But we're gonna be on again tonight too. What's up, Oren? What's up, Queen? Man, we pop. I never get on this time. Cocaine capital. What's up, Trina? We wanna sample you. What's up, Tanya? In the 80s, dog. What will keep you from commitment? Death? I'm lying. Because when I'm gone, believe I'm still there. Put money on that. Nothing keeps me. I'm committed to you right now just as much as I was committed to the last woman in my life. The trick, if you will, he's the king, right? Is that can you express the things that you enjoy in life without feeling like somebody's got to do something for you in some way, shape, form, or fashion, right? So I call it the licking elbow conundrum. I like my elbows licked in my relationship because I can't lick my own. I tried, don't work. And so if I say, hey, can you lick my elbow? You're like, I don't want to lick your elbow. All right, that's cool. I'm going to go get my elbow licked over here. You know what I'm saying? But the people that I would get in a relationship with, they be like, you can't go get your elbow licked. I'm like, but it's my elbow. You can't tell me what to do with my damn elbow. And I'm going to get 20 tonight. You think yo bad boy, I got 20 a light. You see what I'm saying? And so as soon as you sit there and realize that you can have what it is you want, the name of the game is who you want to do it with. That's it. And I love to whip it. That's just another digit. And so now you got to ask the person, right, discovering what it is that person and you and that other individual like. And if it rocks, then you're cool. If it don't, then that doesn't mean the relationship ends. It means you go around it another way and support each other the best way you can. Sometimes you do it right there in the house. Sometimes you do it as an ex-wife. Sometimes you do it as a child's mother, a baby mama, ex-husband, baby daddy. Sometimes you do it as a boss. Sometimes you do it as a neighbor, right? You can love in any direction. When I say I'm committed to you, I'm committed to you. But if there's one person walking around this world saying Kyle won't do it for me, then I hope they never ever see me again, because there's 7.8 billion people in this world, and hopefully they understand that you ain't never supposed to have to feel like you got to do something for somebody. If you do, that person probably ain't for you. But yeah, May I go live with you sometime? I could, but I don't feel good right now. But just hang in there. We're gonna feel a little bit better. Facts. Thank you, Sandy. Welcome to those joints. Yes. Appreciate y'all up in here. I love y'all. All we do is talk about love and different ways we can express it, right? Just heard the end, but okay. You know how I do, girl. You know, I'll be talking about nothing. But why are you not feeling good, Queen? Thank you, Bethany. What's up, Boo Thang? What's up, Christina?
He say, she say.
I've been married twice.
Like a motherfucking DJ.
You need love. Where your mirror at, baby? Go check that mirror out. Tell me how much love you need. Yeah. How much love you think you need? Go check that mirror out. Tell me what you think. Yes, indeed.
Add it all up, yeah, the same full of chips.
Holy guacamole.
That's a whole lot of
there you go. Yeah. Look, it's in my head like this. I fall in love with myself. If somebody wants to put energy into me, I 100% respect that. But I don't have to accept it. And so, like anything, I can look outside and dress for the weather, right? But if the weather told me, no, you can't wear a raincoat today, I had to talk to the weather like, the hell? Well, I ain't coming outside then. You can't make me come outside. I'll rip this house down. Don't play with me, weather. You see what I'm saying? I got it. That sound like French. I don't know what that is, but I'm sure it's sexy. I'm a concrete veteran. Thank you, Bethany. Appreciate it. I'm sure your vibe is just the same. What's up, Petty? Nah, don't quit your day job.
Everybody claim real. Everybody know the game. I call them trap actors. Half the niggas lame. Show the real street fellas. Still told the heat. Real thoroughbred. OG like
The Nanny. Oh, yeah. Okay. I know what you're talking about now. I got the voice in my head. Like I said, I bet you sound sexy. Her voice sexy. Oh, for sure. Thank you, Gabby. Thank you, Queen. Girl, I thought you was. Oh, that's what's up. Appreciate it, Queen. Are you taking care of yourself? I have to say, ever since I met you, I have had way less bad days. Good, Chevy. Man, I just had an epiphany. Thank you, Chevy. That means a lot, because my thought was is that if you're loving today, right now, not yesterday, it's too late. Sorry, too late. You can try right now, right? And don't plan for tomorrow. If you're loving right now and a person really is feeling like you are being loving, do you know that the love that you receive from anybody will affect the people in your life instantaneously, immediately, automatically. Whatever you receive is automatically going to affect the very first person you've ever came in encounter with, even if they're dead or alive. Because it's frequency, energy, vibrations. It's not a physical thing. Energy. I put it like this.
BC in this motherfucker, holla at your boy.
Yeah, take some notes.
Novocaine, aka Mr. Miami, aka get the fucking job done. Yeah, when I cop it's 4 doors, I'm too big for a coupe nigga. And when I go to war, I don't get shot, I just shoot niggas. And I don't trust a nigga far as I can throw him, even though I'm feeling strong enough.
I probably could roof niggas.
Yeah, the
boy back in the booth,
nigga. I'm off the weed, but I'm back on my juice, nigga. I beat the case, so it's off.
For your teachers, I'm so thank you, Miss Heather. I appreciate that so much. Energy needs to join though. Energies need to join. What do you mean, love? Take the man. I am. Well, it's like 71 degrees in here. How hot is it in Texas, bro?
You know I still fuck with State P, still fuck with Dame Dash, still fuck with Jay-Z. Still, real, still recognize real. I still feel it in the air, we still kill it well.
Maybe it's me. Like, I am sweating. Thank you, Gabby. Thank you, man. Y'all got me on some. Thank y'all. I literally was sitting down and I said, if you are truly a loving man, or truly a loving woman, when you love a person, that love changes the way they see the world automatically. And so put it like this, let's say what I call it to be the basics of what I've been going through. I get with a young lady and she cannot stand her ex. Like, thinks he is the worst thing since sliced bread, going through all types of drama, you name it. And don't get it twisted, the guys are not, stand up. You know what I'm saying? Like, they had it, whatever. And then I saw it. I've done it my entire life. If you and I are in a relationship and you're one of those people who really don't view your ex as a positive or the person that your ex really is, when you love somebody that's really loving, you actually start changing your perspective to your ex. And so you'll start hearing stuff like, oh, so you think you better now because you with such and such, huh? Oh, you think you, right? You know what you like, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And kind of play on you in that past portion. But if you're really loving, then you'll be able to look at them and like, I enjoy my time with you. Like, I have no ill quarrels. Like, we ended because of what happened. And that's just my disagreements. But if you feel like I'm deserving of less love because I decided to no longer be in a relationship with you, then that's on you, not me. And so if I'm loving to this woman, shouldn't you be grateful for it? Flip it around. If I was loving to you, would you be grateful for it? Right? So if you were the ex in theory, and I'm with, what I'm doing over here, then the truth is that you should be loving and I'm so proud of you, Kyle, and blah, 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 blah. And so when you look at your exes, it should be the same thing, but it's not just your exes, it's your friends, it's your mom, it's your dad, it's your sisters, it's your brothers. I do not care on what they did to you. I'll tell you this, you should have never introduced me to Jesus. Yeah, the world should have never introduced Kyle Wilson to Jesus. Now that I know he's really real, like really real, like he walked here, like he was doing stuff. Then it's mind-boggling that people put harm towards people. It just floors me, man. Like, we see how Jesus, right? But times have changed. Or have they? It's funny. And so now I see it. I accept each and every single person. But I'm not going to degrade you or not love you because you don't know how to do this thing, or I'm treating you indifferent because you don't want to lick my elbow, right? That doesn't mean that I do anything to discredit what you consider to be joy. The intention is to always be loving. But if somebody feels that your actions had to be congruent with them, that's not fair. That's like telling your children who's a 1 day old, like, if you don't stop crying, I ain't gonna feed you no more. I know people don't see it that way, but we overcomplicate things because we're taught to. When I sit down and think about my past, not because I have trauma issues or shadow work or all them days is gone for me, I think about it in the way of, I want people to be loving right now. And how did I do it? Because I started loving everybody in my past. And so if someone's wanting to be in a relationship with Kyle, 100% understand that I'm going to love the shit out of you. I don't care if we talk once a week, once a month. If I've only seen you one time, I'm loving put me in there, top 3. You should be loving yourself, so, right? And I put top 3 for the humility. But it's easy to be loving and shine and just be happy. And so if you're not choosing to be happy, if you look at anything in your past that's a negative in any way, then it becomes very promising that your future is going to reflect the same way. I just did a video where how you loved yourself these last 5 minutes is how you're going to love yourself the next moment. How you loved yourself the last hour is going to reflect in time towards the 24 hours for the week for the month for the year, and for your entire life is how your future is going to present itself as well. And so if you can see your past, this is why I stay on it, because I'm starting to realize I don't know if people really believe me when I say you could take me out right now and I'll be straight. I can never exist again. You can take me all the pain, right? You can do all that. And I only call it pain in reference. It's not pain. What's up, love? How you doing? How you doing? Right? What'd you say, Starlight? You're so right. Thank you, Merlick. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm telling you, it's not. We are so blessed and miracles and right. God damn it. I just want y'all to be happy. I want y'all to be happy in so many definitions. Like everybody's my wife and husband. Everybody's my daughters and sons. Everybody's my brothers and sisters. Everybody's my best friend. Everybody's my best man. Everybody's my once in a lifetime chance. Everybody. There's not a person who doesn't fall for that category. And so I do feel alone in that value on expressing it. I'm not saying that I'm alone on seeing it. I'm going to say it again. I've changed my own game in my own brain. I'm not alone on seeing it. Everybody sees the movie. Nobody want to tell you what they think about it, though. You see what I'm saying? All right, so I don't think people really want to be in love, man. Like, that sounds sad, but I'm smiling. Like, I'm like, man, I think I get it. I can be single for 20, 40 years. Find the love of my life by view to what people say the love of the life is, because I am my love of my life. And spend 3 years with him. And spend another 30 years by myself. I promise you, it holds the same weight. And I will not complain. Cody. Yeah, my mind is out there, man. So I can see timelines. I can see how your life will affect my life when we speak. I can see how your life and love will affect the people in your life without you telling me more than what you think. Right? So, Love Jones, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm in love right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, does that make sense? Like, right now, it's just imagine, right, that I have my relationship. And I'm like we go at it, we talk. I had a full conversation, boy, me and Albert Einstein, shit was getting real. And I'm like legit, like in love with myself. So that means if you get into the relationship with me, understand how this works in my head is that polyamorous relationship is something that I know is beneficial and vibrational for me. The only reason why I made sense of it is that if I can love me, and I'm saying that I'm in a relationship, that means that I must be and or willing to share and express my love and my experiences with you. You can either reject my experiences and say, Kyle, you a bad person, which could be the case. It doesn't matter. I don't care. You can say that. Fine. Right? Or you can say I'm the greatest thing since sliced bread, which could be the case. It doesn't matter. I don't care. Right? And the reason why I say I don't care is because I know my intentions. I don't care no more what anybody thinks. I don't give a shit, no. Like, I know what my intentions are. And so if there's somebody standing in front of me saying anything unkind, I literally do this thing in my brain where I'm just like, you want me to respond? No. I will protect my love. So if I was in a relationship with somebody, I would protect my love. But I would get into relationships where the protection for the relationship was only conditional based off of what they saw was good or bad. And I was just like, I'm going to protect you if you fuck up. I'm going to protect you if you cheat on me. I'm going to protect you if you take all my money. I'm going to protect you if you divorce, take the kids, go away, whatever has happened. Like, I'm still going to protect you. Like, I'm still going to love you. And can't nobody stop me. Your ex mad because we had a chance. Your new boo mad because you love somebody like me. Like, I get it now. Like, this shit is dope. People like arrogance, but when you start looking at it, you be like, well, if he's telling the truth, then there's nothing you can do about it. If he's being that loving, there's nothing you can do about it. You just be mad. You see what I'm saying? Like, everybody's got something to say, and I'm just like, let's stop fearing that, and let's just worry about what we are doing. Are you good at love? You're not sure? Just think about your past. How do you see your past? Well, if you see your past negatively, then you yourself probably feel like that it was the fault of others. Psst. You were there too. Don't tell nobody though. Don't tell nobody there that bad stuff that happened. Don't tell nobody you were there too. Yeah, because out of 7.8 billion people, you think everybody's gonna be like, look at that situation right there. Everybody agrees this is 100% that person's fault. Right? Like, it's not going to happen. So there's going to be somebody who's going to say, nah, Bethany, you was wrong. Nah, Anita, you was wrong. Nah, Sims, you was wrong. Nah, Texas Love Bug, you was wrong. You was wrong, right? There's always going to be that one perspective. This is where you get your Thanoses, your Jokers, right? You're always going to have that one person who'll be like, I see it. I see why. And so now I'm just in my king chair, like, I don't think people believe me no more, man. Like, I am in love with myself. And so now, I can share and offer my experiences and be almost kiddish with it. Why? I might die tomorrow. The fuck? Why am I going to hold back? For what? And so now what's come to my life is that there are all these freaking opportunities. Now it's just like, oh my gosh, which one? Oh. Right? Because that's another, right? I've never been to the candy store and told I can have whatever the hell I want to have. I've never had that a day in my life. Grown up talk for whatever you want. I got you. You've done enough. You straight. I'm gonna love the fuck out of you. I'm a bad man. Oh, well, look like we just be a bad man and a bad woman. I'm not saying to accept anybody that's purposely hurting you. I'm saying learn how to protect yourself from those who are trying to hurt you. Because here's the truth. You're not sure how the next person's going to treat you. You have no clue. Okay, you do. Because you attracted them. That's the weird part. You actually know exactly how they're going to treat you. Every insecurity that you've ever had about your ex, it came true, didn't it? Write that down so you can go look at that later. Every single insecurity you've ever had about your ex. I'm going to hit you up, Starlight Mama. We're going to talk one-on-one. So I don't go live with anybody unless I'm able to, you seem like you got good energy, right? So the answer is yes, but let's do it. Shoot me a direct message. I'll shoot you my number, and then we'll go back and forth. And yeah, I got you for sure. I'm going to go live. In fact, you want to go live with me tonight? I got somebody going live with me. And so we can do it from there, too, if you want to. It'd be like, I don't know where you at right now. But it'll be like 1 o'clock my time. Mark 1:15, if it's insane, time is fulfilled and the kingdom of God is at hand. Repent and believe, for the wages of sin is death, but the free gift of God is eternal life in Christ. Man, so everything written in the Bible, I am going to let you know that they're talking to you. I know that sounds weird, but look at it as if you're talking to yourself, like the writer of the Bible or God himself. And so when I see things, the time is fulfilled and the kingdom of God is at hand. I am God. Here's my hand. I control my world. Repent and believe in myself. If I put my faith in you, you can lead me astray to the things that I should be doing in my life. But how do I know? Can no one tell me what to do? Only me, right? Only me can tell me what to do. You can offer guidance and support and wisdom and all that type of stuff. But I can pretend I'm telling you what to do, but you can turn around and go do something different, can't you? Right? And so then the next part said, for the wages of sin is death. Do you know what a sin is in view to what we consider the sin? Anything we say is vibrationally bad for us. It's not rocket science. And so just think about doing it to your children. Would you do that to your child? It's sinful, ain't it? It's fucked up, huh? Bad. Yeah, don't do that. You'll probably end up doing it on a repetition, right? Anything of a repetition that's vibrationally not good for you will kill you. And it doesn't have to be a lot. It could be one, right? Car accident or, things that are worse. It said, for the wages of sin is death, but the free gift of God is eternal life in Christ. Ladies and gentlemen, you are Christ. The second coming is you. Enlightenment. So if you yourself understand that the creation for God did create and send all these people down here, pretend you're a God. Is there one person you would hurt? I'm going to say this again. If you were to see that you were God, would you hurt one person? Just one. That's what God's doing. All right, 7.8 billion people. Let's see who I'm fucking up today. Molly, you look like you've been having a rough year. We're going to get you She-Wolf. Hey, Jesus, I need these two gone. Who else we got? I'm God. I get to do this. Andrea Boatman, next on my hit list. Beeper, how you say your name? Right? If we are really God, if we're really God, if we're really these creators, but people running around here just, I'm just like, and they want to be your friends and have babies and raise families. They want to do stuff like that. And I'm just like, I think I'm God. And so for me, in my kingdom, I cause harm to no one on purpose. I do this. I wake up and put great energy in being loving. Like it's so dope. And there are people that I meet who are just be like, nah, fuck that. Loving. I'm straight. I got stuff to do. And right? And so we are these people. God created us. If somebody says God didn't create us, it's fine. Who created us, right? Same person that created you created, and the list goes on. And so I want to use every perspective that is thrown in my head from every guru, teacher, MLK, Sadhu guru, Albert Einstein, Kyle Wilson, mama number 1, 2, and 3, ex-wife 1 and 2, baby mama number 1, 2, 3, and 4, child number 1, 2, 3. They're all their own geniuses. And it's just like, who are you to say that anybody deserves pain? That blows my mind. The fact that people actually put energy and like unkind energy to people. Put it like this. If people truly knew how bad it was to have a negative thought energetically towards their child's parent, you'll never do it, Chief. You will never, ever in your rabbit life think negatively about anybody you've had a child with. Not freaking one. If you knew as soon as you had that thought, you told your child this is what you do, and your child don't even have to be in your life. Your child don't have to be around you. Your child came right out your womb and you could have never seen them, and they could have lived 42 years without you. I need you to know for every act you did was energetically and vibrationally sent to them. Yep. Took me a minute to figure that out. And so, the good news is that we don't always stay at that frequency. You know what I'm saying? There are some people who stay at that frequency, the kingpins, the violent people, right? So that affects their entire world, right? Wife is in danger, kids in danger. Think about it, right? The kids don't have certain friends because their mom and dad is, gang banging thugs, right? This is not, I just need people to see it, bro. On a higher level, right? Like it's so, like we gotta stop. Hey, we gotta stop. And so imagine the flip side of it. Well, the frequencies that I'm always being loving. Well, guess what, right? Wife, right? Kids, right? Kids, friends, right? Your mom and dad, right? They all get the love. But if you right? And there's anybody who's dealt with that type of world and seen the negativity to that type of world, is not every single person that's attached to that person fucking affected in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Hey, you heard about such and such? Yeah, man, they got shot. Oh, no, yeah, right? Now your thoughts is thinking about that person being gone. Is that what you want to think about? You rather think about it in a loving way, right? So how do you get to be in that loving way? By not doing the sinful things that cause you the death. Sinful by your determination, your view. Now, if somebody sits there and sees it in a way, it was like, yeah, I know y'all mad or sad that he or she died. But what y'all don't know is that they died happy. They died doing what they wanted to do. And when you put that view into it, because there is no quote unquote wrong, then you start saying, well, at least they did what they wanted to do. Maybe you can take that energy and go do what it is you want to do. That doesn't mean that you do exactly what they did. That means that you know that you can be you. If they can do that and say they happy, why can't you do what you're doing and say you happy? And so if you have this type of energy and you say anything unkind and the distance, bro, I'm trying to tell you. Let me put it to you like this. Shout out for those who know what I'm about to say. Let's say you're in a relationship and you're playing the person, right? I've been in this other side for a long time. Do you know when you talk negative about the person you playing, you actually bring it home? Because energetically, when you say that stuff out loud, not just thinking it, when you're talking to your girlfriends or your boyfriends, yeah, such and such, man, I'm going to tell you about this one chick, dog. She don't know, man. Right? You spoke that shit into existence. So when you come home, understand that all of a sudden your significant other will be like, yo, what's up? You good? You just feel like it's changed. Like, you sure? Right? And there might be people who be like, no, I've always got over. Nah, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. Because the average person is taught to fight their feelings. And so when you feel that feeling, what we call intuition, how many of y'all say something? And I'm not talking about say something where you're prolific, right? The niceness is, hey, so, I feel indifferent towards you, right? And then you find out later that, it is true. They were dogging you out and playing you and all this other stuff. But what do? How did you, right? You have to see that as soon as that person did that, whether it's with their friends, moms, brothers, sisters, whoever it is, that energy changed you. And so now you said it out loud and it became fucking real. And now you're looking at now you got two people. This is why they tell you, be careful what you say. Now you got two people who's hearing this energy of what you said about this person in a negative way that you're hurting or playing. This is the same concept when a child's parent talks bad about another child's parent. It could be to their girlfriend or to their homie. Say, yeah, man, my baby mama tripping, or yeah, man, my baby daddy tripping, and all this other stuff. And the child is right there in the other room. Y'all have no idea how bad, how unkind, how unloving that it is energetically to your child. Good news is your child is not going to judge you. They're going to love you. And then you can look at your child, you'll never be like your daddy. And so guess what? Your child heals their entire life. I'll never be like daddy. I'll never be like that. 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 I'll never be like daddy. Guess what they turn up being? Just like daddy. Why? No different than the concept of going down the slope. You can either say, don't hit the tree, don't hit the tree, don't hit the tree, and hit the tree. Or you can say, follow the path, follow the path, follow the path, and get to the bottom of the slope. Now, if you're teaching your child these ugly things and saying, don't be this type of man, don't be this type of woman, don't be this type of person, what do you think they're going to be thinking about? The stuff you told them. It's not rocket science. And so you're like, I don't know what happened. I don't know how they still got to be this person. It's simple, because you kept saying, don't be that person. But did you ever express, the love that you have constantly, daily, without words? Children do it with ease. Don't children show you how much they love you from the moment they were born? I could be wrong. I got 5 children. I was looking at some memories of my young one. He's like maybe a few months old, just enjoying life. So my point is, your thoughts, man, it's an energy that is creating your reality. And so if you're kind to the people in your life, and you are a very rare person, and I see that now. For me, I don't meet a lot of them. I don't. I know people who will spit venom at their own kin, and it's the scariest shit. It just boggles my mind. Like, it sits me on the floor like, how did Jesus do this? The heck? Being happy with yourself is the best kind of happiness. Yes, it is. I can't type fast enough to sum it up. I feel you. Gotcha, Nita. Oh, hey, man. What's up, Bees? Are you getting the vaccine? No, I'm not. What's up, Hughes? What's up, Montauk Girl? What's up? What's up, Anna? What's up, Jella? Hey, let's do it, bro. Once again, if y'all want to do duets, I need to start marketing. I got the shirts on sale, right? For those who are just coming out here, seeing who I am, hashtag use love first. I talk about love in all dimensions you could possibly imagine. So if you got a moment in your life where you feel like that you want love, somebody says they have syphilis, I love you. Put some love on your syphilis, it'll heal it. If you feel there's a dimension in your life where you feel like there's no love, hit me up, I got you. You know what I'm saying? And the shirts, just a reminder, there's a whole bunch of them on Etsy. There's the links in the bio. I work for love. I work for donations, right? So $ use love first for Cash App and Venmo, and for PayPal it's KyleWilson3380 @yahoo.com. I'm using my gifts to help humanity. Bottom line, like, that's it. And I somebody put something in my head where I was like, man, I'm gonna have to create something in my mind where I don't get paid. I want donations, right? I want to live off of donations. I don't want anybody to feel obligated to do a damn thing for me. Like, never, ever, ever, ever. Like, ever, like, ever. I want people to be in my life and be like, I want to be in your life, dude. There's 7.8 billion people. Your life I want to be in. And it moves different. You hear me? It moves different. And that's what I want people to be inspired, is to actually want to be in their own lives, first off, right? To be in their own lives. And they can have that energy, then the people that's in your life is going to automatically, it's good on chips, man. It's going to automatically attract to you. And so remember, if you love yourself, then you have to worry about if the person is loving or not, right? I was putting myself through this type of mental ringer where I'm like, I want to show love to this person. I want to show love to this person. I want to show love to this person. And for whatever reason, the old conditions was that the response had to be something that I expect. The truth of the matter is they always do respond, but we never take silence as a response. If I'm truly going to be who I say that I am to nature, then you use love first in all that you do. And so if somebody responds without saying anything, why would you think that they're responding negatively? Why would you be so either arrogant or foolish? And so you can flip it around, and if you had to keep a choice, are you going to say that they're responding lovingly or unlovingly? And if you say they're responding unlovingly, how are you going to respond to them? Unlovingly as well. But if you flip and change the narrative, and the person is not being responsive to you, why do you feel like that their response is an unloving thing? And I changed the game in my head. And so the love y'all are giving me is no different than the love that ex-wife 1 and 2 and all my other, right? It's no different. Like, it's no different. And if you can grip that, then every moment you're with that person will be literally like a whole new world, right? Yeah, perspective indeed. What's up, Kenneth? What's going on? Thank you, Starlight. Appreciate the follow, Lakeisha. Yes. There's a 24-hour live Friday starting at 12:30 a.m. It's going to go all the way to Saturday, 12:30 a.m. We're going to do what we're doing right now, talking about love. You ask questions. They're $5 per question. Once again, this is donation. You can ask the question. You do not have to give that money. You hear me? Your energy is your currency. And how do you pay with your energy? It's up to you. Donation, jump in the inbox. Somebody did a service for service, so that was pretty dope. You can share the live. You can be supportive to the people that's inside. Okay, somebody just asked a question. You can be supportive to the people that's being vulnerable while they ask these questions, because some of these questions get pretty deep, right? And so if you yourself have gained some type of knowledge off of the answer that I am about to offer or give, to someone else, and you find it to be applicable for your life and useful, please donate, right? Please donate. And donate, once again, it's not the money, right? It's your energy. Donate that. Donate it to somebody else. I don't care. And damn, that's pretty dope. Yeah, that's pretty nice, right? If it inspires you to be more loving, then shit, goddamn it, we won. That's it. Today's the day where we start to try to learn how to be loving. If you already know it, fine. We're just adding a little bit on it. You feel me? All right, so let's go and get started. What size does the shirts go up to? 3X. The shirts go up to 3X. You are a gift. Please know that. Thank you, Starlight Mama. I appreciate that, Queen. I'm here regardless. That's what's up. Should I stay in my current relationship? Duva speak. No. No, you shouldn't stay in your current relationship if you got to ask. If I wanted to be with a woman, I would ask to be with her. If I didn't want to be with her, I wouldn't ask to be with her. But if I'm already in a relationship and I have to question about being inside the relationship, that's because there's something in the relationship that I no longer approve or allow. But if there was nothing wrong in it at all, then I wouldn't have to question if I should stay in a relationship or not. So if you're questioning if you should stay in a relationship today, no matter what it is I say and or do to, for, and with you, that's not going to necessarily change your perspective until you see that you can be in any relationship with anybody you want to be, no matter how dark, bad, ugly, abusive. If they try to kill you, take your life, or put the greatest harm on you, you can still choose to be loving. So should you stay in a relationship? Because the question now exists. The answer is no. You should not stay in something that you have to question. All right. I hope that makes sense. Came out of nowhere. I get this reference when somebody says to me, Kyle, do you love me? And I say to myself, my child has never asked me that. There's never been a day where they've had to ask me if I love them. I have 5 children, and I've never had one walk up on me and say, Daddy, do you love me? Maybe I'm a fool for believing that my love for them was just that real, where they don't have to ask if the love is existing. They don't have to ask if they're going to eat. They don't have to ask if I'm going to show them affection. They don't have to ask if I'm going to hold them. They don't have to ask if I'm going to talk to them. They don't have to ask if my love for them is real. There's no reason to, even if they're 1 year old or 19, even the complexities that you have with children, even the complexities that you have with people. If you have to ask that question, then you yourself are the answer. Would you like to stay in a relationship? And I can guide you on that as well. But should you? That's like somebody asking me if I love them. I now know that they're looking at me in a perspective where they think I don't love them. And so regardless if I show them love right then and there, that doesn't mean that their perspective has changed. I've learned to ask them, why do you feel like that? That question is necessary. What is it that I'm doing that you feel that is not reflecting what you think love is? Because if a child cannot speak what love is, why do you have to question if I love you? Welcome to the boom, boom, boom. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, amen, exactly. Can I manifest a certain person? You can manifest a certain person, Bob. You do not want to manifest a certain person. That's a form of manipulation. Imagine you manifesting the person you're manifesting, then somebody's manifesting you, and that person's being manifested. You see it? You're trying to manipulate energy against people's will. So don't manifest people. Let them come to you like water. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Morris. Thank you. What's up, Kimmy? How you doing, Queen? That's because you choose love first. I do indeed. Do you tell them? Do you tell them those words? Do you tell them with words? Yes, I do. I'm telling you, somebody might be on here now. Yeah, I actually had that actual conversation with somebody. They asked me, I was sitting in my kitchen. They said, do you love me? And I locked eyes and I was just like, right? Because they didn't know my mind at the time. There's a lot of things I hadn't told them about me. I didn't know who the fuck I was at the time, but asking me that question is a guarantee. Well, it looks like our relationship is coming to an end. Guaranteed. Your eyes are amazing. Thank you, Golden. I appreciate it. Wait, so I can make a declaration that love finds me. There you go. You can make a declaration that love finds you, but understand, Sammy, you are the love. You see what I'm saying? Like, you are the love. Like, right now, we're attracting each other. Everybody's in here. We're attracting each other. How do you know? 7.8 billion people in the world. You could have been anywhere. You could have been on anybody's live. Could have been anybody's TikTok, and the list goes on. So once you love yourself, what you see is the vibration in which you operate with. I know how much I love myself. Psst. You're here too. I don't think this is a coincidence. I could be wrong. I'm not. And so either you are on the path of loving yourself and learning, holy shit, I'm supposed to love myself, or you do love yourself. And so I get it now. I don't have to attract anybody to me. See my past? I think good. So if anybody wants to be with Kyle, it's going to be interesting now. You know what I'm saying? It won't be like, look what I can do. Right? It won't be like, look what I can do. It would be literally them being them. And the shit that I do. I love love. What's up, CMA? Aloha. What's up, Judith? I want to be better. Chevy, you is better. You're not wrong. Thank you, love. I want to be here. Chevy, you are here. Chevy, what part of this is not a coincidence? You ain't just get. If the name of the game is perception. What's up, Paris? That's what, man, I just talked about Paris. So true, because I don't know how I got on this live. There it is. Thank you, Desi. Thank you. I know who I am. I know the people here love themselves. The people that's watching in the background love themselves. Hey, how y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, I just think you're cute. That's just for a moment. You still listening. It's like turning the page. It's like, oh, she cute. She cute. They cute. We's cute. You see what I'm saying? Now you listening. That's called love. That's called love. That's what this is. What's up, TT? All right, Hawaii. My goodness, such wisdom. Thank you for your sharing. Thank you. Oh, wow. Thank you, Molly. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the follow. Dang, yeah, that's what's up, y'all. How do you repel negativity then? Because they make me feel like I'm being me. There's no such thing as negativity. Nope. I know that gets people's up and on. There's experiences that you don't like vibrationally. There's experiences that you will not do again. But I bet those experiences that you'll never, ever do again, I bet you learned a lot from them, didn't you? There's no negative. What's happening is that when somebody does something, you yourself are taught through experience from the time you were born to the time you met that person and had that experience. So today I meet you and I do this unkind thing, right? Whatever the unkind thing is, you go ahead and put a title on it. How you respond, it's totally up to you. 100% totally up to you. You can call me out my name, or you can get in the car and never look back. Or you can hug me, or make love to me, or write a letter, or tell the world how much you hate me. But that's your choice, my queen. And so if somebody's being negative to you, you want to hear a secret? They don't want to. Y'all want to hear the most craziest thing I figured out? If anybody in this world has ever been mean to you, that was them trying to love you. They just didn't know how. Want to make sense? Close your eyes real quick. You're a little girl, except for the guys. And there's a boy that likes you. But does he say, hey, I think you're the most prettiest girl in the classroom? What does he do? He pulls your freaking ponytails and run. Or he calls you out your name and giggles with his friend, but he really does like you. Well, what does that look like on the adult version? The experiences you've had. So what's happening? The little boy that was taught to pull girls' hair, 9 times out of 10, grew up with a parent, right? A parent who didn't inspire them to express love whenever they felt it. So every single person that's ever done anything negative to you in any way, shape, form, or fashion, it was love. They just didn't know how to express it. I'm one of the few people who can understand it. There's others, but there is no negative. There's no bad. There's no narcissist, no empaths, no whores, no sluts, no thoughts, no Republicans, no Democrats. They're just titles that people gave to people so they can feel inferior over others. It's annoying. It's so annoying. I'm confident enough to sit here and love you better than any person that's ever came across your life without saying a fucking word. Facts. Like, and I would love you like nobody's business. Shit, I'm doing it now. Here's the best part. You can agree or don't agree. It's up to you. I don't care. See what I'm saying? So when your love becomes like that, then the person's going to start looking at you like, man, I like him. Or the person who actually wants to be with the person like, damn, about time somebody know how to love. Shit. Every time I love a guy, I'm like, oh, you got a year older. Looks like I got to go do this other thing. So horrible. And so, how do we get past those quote unquote negative things? To remember that that moment was your time to shine. Where you got to show them what love really was. Don't feel like you didn't. You did. How do you think they got with the next chick or the next guy? Because of your love. You upgraded them. We always do. The last person you date is an upgrade for the next. You don't believe me? How many people want to be with their exes? Oh, you don't? Just you want to be with the next? Then you appreciate the love your ex gave you. Think about it. As soon as you appreciate the love your ex gave you, your next show right up like, oh, what's up? What's up? How you doing? You got a download? Shoot it to me. You shining right now. I'm telling you, man, this stuff is, when I say love is easy, I don't put pain on nobody who don't want nothing. Or anybody who's been through, tell you, man, I don't put none. I got a discussion with a young man tonight, and it's going to be very interesting because I don't do the labeling thing. And I've learned how to express love in a way where it provides a dimensional reality prospectively to those who hear my words. I'm almost 100% in anybody who hears me speak. Almost. I haven't heard everybody. I haven't talked to everybody yet. All right, I'm being me now. But think about it. I now know that I'm almost at 100% in anybody who hears me speak. And I realize that love is supposed to be strong. It's never supposed to be seen as weak. And somehow we keep getting that vision. Well, I am working for love. It's a good day. It's a damn good day. You're a sweetheart. Much love. Thank you, Sammy. I promise you're a sweetheart as well. What's up, y'all, man? Don't manifest it. Your vibe. You will put them back if it's meant to be. Yes, indeed. Thank you, She-Wolf. Thank you, Morris. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. Thank you for the follow, Shalonda, or for the share, Shalonda. For the sharing the live. What you got, Shell? It's laughter. I'm ready, Shell. Your love at this point is earned. Starlight, I appreciate that. Goddamn, that's what's up. That you gonna make me cry. Hey, when I say I've learned about my emotions, boy, I sit. You so beautiful, Kyle. You weak. I'll fuck you up. I promise. I'm not trying to upgrade every time with someone new. I'm trying to upgrade together. Kiki, whatever your purpose is, rock with it, sweetie. Today might be your last day. And if you've been with 20 million men and you've upgraded every single person, I'm happy to meet you, Queen. That's the level I'm on. I hope that makes sense to all y'all out there. If you know 100% that the people in your past you've upgraded, I am so happy to meet you. You know that you are that person. There's not a person who doesn't view it that way. It's just we have a problem feeling like that. Well, why they upgrade got to go better than mine? Why they, you know what I'm saying? Why they upgrade got to, I promise you. Why they upgrade got to be, you know what I'm saying? And all you got to do is appreciate and root them on. Shit, before you turn around, you're like, God damn, where I get all this shit from? Oh, okay. This is a lot. This is a lot. I got one friend now. I call that an upgrade. Right. There you go. I got one friend now. I call that an upgrade. There you go. Everything that you have in your life is supposed to be yours because you could not wake up today. All that shit be gone. People boss up after they meet me. The one and only. I live in Florida. You have a good live vibe and entertainment. Thank you, Savage. Appreciate it. Thank you, love. Understand that if a person is bossing up after they meet you, what does that mean about who you are towards the next person? Now, there's a very, very, very thin line here. If you are able to say that, hey, the people in my past, they've upgraded, and then the next person downgrades, for lack of better words, where they feel like their life is worse because of you, and you understand the concept. Don't beat yourself up for not being able to be that person, because maybe that person is in your life so that you can be upgraded to the next person after you leave them or get out that relationship. And when I say get out and leave, I actually don't like those words. It's when you change positions in a relationship. If you and I are dating today, 2 years from now, we could be, I'd say 2 years, we could be married. And from then it could be children. And from then it could be, and each time we do something different, it's just a change of the relationship. Before I met you, I was who I was. We had a relationship. You just didn't know it. You didn't know I existed. So how can you claim that the relationship wasn't there when I understand who I was? I don't know if you are good, bad, ugly, different. It makes no difference to me. But once your existence comes into my life, no different than understanding that when a woman says she has a child, I'm choosing to love you just like that. You come out of the womb, you might have blue eyes. You might have no hair. You might have light skin, dark skin. I don't care. I'm going to love you. And so if you grow up and change to go to college, I'm going to love you from college. If you and I leave and our relationship changes and you with 4 other men, then that's how the fuck I'm going to love you. If you decide to do some crazy harm and say some ugly things, then that's how I'm going to love you. But that does not mean that I put myself in harm's way by your description or what I feel energetically or vibrationally. I trust my instincts. If I'm wrong, oh well, I'm just wrong. But I don't judge on what it is I say and slash or do. If I put that on myself, then that's something I take to myself. Like, wait, give me a minute. So we can date for a day and be married the next week and divorce a month later. And each step, I love you just like I love you the day before I met you. And so the day after I no longer see you or stop interacting with you, I was just as loving before the day I met you. Why has my love got to change? You like my love? You thought it was good, right? So does she. Support. And vice versa. You liked his love? You thought it was good, right? You thought his love was all that in the bag of chips? You couldn't get enough of it, right? You wanted him all day and all night. You wanted her all day and all night, right? Right? Support them. Whoever is in their life is wanting the same energy that you're currently wanting. You can't be that type of person. Are you? Will you crush them so that you can be happy? No. Are you? So it doesn't matter the position of the relationship. You can always choose to be loving and let them choose to return it or not. The people who want to be in your life, you'll know. There you go. We both upgrading. Appreciate the share, love. Live. It's nothing but love. Our life is nothing but love. Yes. Hey, what's up, girl? I like how you think. Thank you, Nita. We started dating a few hours ago when we met on site. Once again, I'm telling Kiki, ha ha ha. Listen, I've said that to people. Like, you been my girlfriend. You thought we was dating for like 4 months. When I said hi, well, yeah, it was, I just didn't know if we was going to take it another step. Sounds familiar? How do you go from dating to marriage or dating to exclusive or whatever people do, right? I got all types of fun shit in my head. Yeah, I was loving before I met you. As soon as I met you, I didn't stop being loving. And so I started loving you. When? Right when I saw you. Love at first sight, 100%. Boom. Right? Saw my kids. Oh, I love my baby. It's almost like it's so weird. It's like when we see people, we have the ability to be like, man, I've never seen a woman with those type of eyes. Because you've never seen a woman with that type of eyes. I've never seen a man with that type of shoe. I've never seen a woman with that type of kid, house, or right. No one has the same thing of anything. And somehow we find ways of complaining about shit. I just be like, that's interesting. Even me complaining about complaining, I laugh at it because I'm just like, I'm just using it as a reference. I'm gonna tell you like this: the people that like get it, I'm telling you, we won't. I don't talk about how my ex treated me for hours anymore. There used to be some type of value for me. It made me feel like I was really, and it just really made me sick. I can't say that for everybody else. However, through that time frame, I stopped complaining and looking at it as a negative thing and started to grow from it. And I was like, oh, so it is okay to think about this stuff as long as you're learning and building from it. But somebody said you can't heal from what broke you or something like that's what? You know how many times somebody rebuilt something off of rubble and be just as happy with less? You better believe it. I'm so glad you're on right now. Appreciate it, Faith. Thank you. What's up, Allie? Appreciate it, Naomi. But yeah, man. Time has been my thing as of today. Time, again, I love time. But time and people, I'm starting to realize that time is not real. It's like we got lazy mentally and decided to call it time. And because we decided to call it time, we labeled it wrong. And we only see a few dimensions of it. And we call it the past and present. And I'm just like, there's so much more, right? That makes sense. Broken is a perception. 100%, it is a perception. All the words that we have is almost like made to divide us. It's the weirdest thing. That's because time is man-made. It doesn't exist. I think time itself is just labeled wrong. And what we think is existence is how we, 647, right? When time is energy, and we know that. Time is energy. If you don't have no energy right now, you'll be dead. So energy doesn't die, it just transfers. So it's like time. Time cannot die. It's like energy. Holy shit. Time is energy. They're synonymous. But what you call death is not really death. So what we call time is not really time. What we see as time in a quote unquote past is nothing more than the energy that we use from our past to be the man and woman we are today. But we use time to see it. And so don't look at time. Look at energy. And look at energy from the past on how you felt about whoever, mom, dad, brothers, cousins, nieces, nephews, teachers, old memories, old pictures. Go look at right? I use this as an example. This picture. They don't know these people, but this was taken in a point of time. But let's just say that one of these people did you great harm, and your memory to that great harm is that you are a bad person, or or maybe you look at them, maybe they did something to you. Okay, scratch that. So I was raped as an infant. And so growing up, like, it made no sense. My first memories, 3 years old, was some screwed up stuff. And 5 to 15, I was sexually molested and foster care, like all these ugly stories. That's my past, is it not? And before people saw me for who I was, shout out to the exes, man. When I'm telling you, I got the universe gives it to me, man. Gonna have some rich baby mamas. You hear me? I'm claiming this shit. They're gonna be rich as it's not gonna make no sense. I ain't got a dollar to my name. I'm gonna have some rich ass baby mamas. You hear me? And I say that with the joy, like, I get it. And so before you met me, now, I was not who you see. I was very insecure, depressed, anxiety, but only based off of what the world said, not because of Kyle saying it. So whenever I process something, they're like, he's depressed. I'm like, I'm depressed. What's depression? I have it. I didn't know. I'm a little kid. I didn't know what depression was. So you told me that's okay. So now I'm doing this other thing. They're like, oh, he has anxiety. Like, I have anxiety. Yes. Yeah. What's anxiety? Oh, okay. Scared of the future? Yeah. All right. So I have anxiety. Without being taught that I'm supposed to express the things that I saw in my past that made me feel uncomfortable. Because this is how I looked into my past, my time. Looking at a picture was harmful to me. Looking at a picture of an ex, doesn't it hurt for those who, right? You had that time with them as loving. Now you look at her, I miss her, right? Because of that way you look at that time. But if you change the way you look at the time and you say to yourself, man, I'm really glad I was in a relationship with somebody like that. I'm so grateful for the way that she was treating me. Because I was raped as an infant. So whatever you did to me was never going to be that bad. So I was happy to be like loving you. And when I changed the energy and the view to what my mother did, to what happened to her, and started to see that, right? These are people. These are the timelines of each person. And of all the timeline of 7.8, just 7.8 billion lines that you see right now. And everybody's got this portion of their timeline. They're like, right here, this timeline right here, I hated it. The rest of this, it was good though. But my beard so long. The rest of my life was good. And so now you take 7.8 billion people and in increments. This person said this portion was bad. This person said this portion was bad. This person says that portion was bad. 7.8 billion people. What kind of world do we have? And so grow with the utopia of there's 7.8 billion people and some weird dude talks about time and love. I don't know whoever his name is, right? And then he gets people to see, you know, your whole timeline. Yeah, till today. Did you know you were supposed to love yourself? No one told you that? Did you know that? The entire timeline. Everything you went through was made for you because there's something happening in the future from this point right here. But the only way that it can it's happening. The only way that you yourself can see yourself as that 7-year-old, for the right of 7, that 7-year-old that had that bad thing happen. Yeah, I know who y'all are. Right now, you can't let that energy flow because of how you look at time. So you try to block the memory. That energy want to come to you, to your future, where your now is, right? This is your now. You need the energy from that time frame. You see what I'm saying? But you keep blocking it. You keep blocking it. I don't want to think about it. It makes me this. It makes me that. Change your perspective. Let the guard down, and that shit will be, that's the 7-year-old memory, 8-year-old memory, 9-year-old memory, 10-year-old memory. You have all this energy. You start looking like, I don't know, fucking happy. And so if you can't look into your own timeline, give me a call. I can show you how 100% to look into every single moment of your life and find love, energy, what you call time, and be like overly, freedom. Yes. Fucking freedom. Understand that. 47, I fucking love it. If you understood what I just said, you have no more bad days. If you have one bad day, you chose it. You chose it. I don't care how bad it is. I don't care how scary it is. When I say don't care, somebody got something to say. So if I got to say something, fuck it, I don't care. Because you can make it through anything. I don't care how dark it is. And if it's your last day, then I got one question. Did you do everything you wanted to do before that moment? Then guess what you're going to do the next moment? I have huge black walls and can't remember the bad stuff. I have huge black walls and can't remember the bad stuff. I'm not sure if the black walls is a good thing. Oh, no, love, don't cry. I mean, you can, but I got you. I'm good. I'm glad. Okay. Thank you for trusting us with a piece of your story. Oh, no, thank you. Thank you for listening, Faith. Thank you, Desley. Thank you. Man, I'm telling y'all, look into your timeline. Man, your exes, they the best fucking thing that ever happened to you. You hear me? If you want to go back to your ex, understand with that damn energy. Hey, you the best thing that happened to me. We can either continue this or end this. It's up to you. I know what I'm doing. And they be like, oh, what? Hey, ain't got time. You're right. Especially now I know this. You can be a part of it. But get left. It's not a game no more. And so when you know your worth, then that comes to being able to say, this is my worth. This is what I can bring to the table every day. Not second guessing, not hesitating, not maybe, not should I, not, no. Internal managers make blocks in many ways to protect child's exiles. Once free, the exile can, you woke up, woo. Yeah, I did, Chels. I did wake up. It's a protection. From what? Speak and the chains break. Ola. Thank you, Side Hustles. Thank you. Appreciate it. Ola, what's up, Senna? This breaks the cycle. Oh my gosh. Yes, it does. Thank you. Yes. Wherever you are, Desley. When I say people are getting it, you're getting it. If you feel like it's blocking something, please, I'm telling you, like, let's talk. Shoot a direct message. I'll be in this motherfucker. I'll be trying my best. from bad memories that hurt. Okay, I see what you're now saying, Red Mama. I got you in 1 second. Once again, if you feel like what I've said has helped you in some way, shape, form, or fashion, please donate. I work for love. $ use love first, Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal. PayPal is KyleWilson3388 at yahoo.com. Yeah. As opposed to doing this per hour, which I know is good money, I find greater joy vibrationally being able to speak to one person and affecting 50. You see what I'm saying? So the question is $5 per question. It's donation. I don't want, please understand donation. It's your energy. If your energy itself is not in a position to give financially, that doesn't matter. Share the live, jump in, show some love to people, make friends, laugh, joke. We'll be here Friday from 12:30 a.m. to Saturday, 12:30 a.m., a 24-hour live. Bring your questions then. You ain't got them, ask them now. You can hang out. You ain't got to say shit, because all I really want to put forth the effort and work is that are you feeling that you are loving? That's it. So I don't know what question to ask. Oh, I got you, Red Mama. I got you. I don't, trust me, I got you right now. So as you expressed it, when you say for protection, understand that protection is only for you. But if you yourself want to be able to take what you consider life to another level, or what you feel that you're now, if you're happy right now, then whatever's happening in your life right now is supposed to happen. There is no wrong. There is no right. There is no whatever's supposed to happen. Now, my question is to you, my queen. Do you want this black wall taken down? Because I understand now the knowledge that I have that will not just remove the wall, but as she said, it will break you free. But freedom is no different than if you looked at Plato's cave. Right now, psychologically, if you're not feeling like now is your time, in Plato's cave, they sat inside the cave for so long, and then finally they got free. And they start looking at the sun and like, what is that? What is going on? What is all this? And that's you getting used to being loving. That's you getting used to being happy. That's you getting used to those thoughts that no longer control you, to those thoughts that's no longer bad. They're just words. They're just things that happen and experience where you have used to become the man or the woman that you are. You have to understand that everything that you've seen has made you the person you are subconsciously. You may not consciously remember, but put everything in my heart. The nose on your face is your great grandmother and grandfather's blood. That's their nose. That's their eyes. That's their ears. That's their teeth. That's all, whatever is genetically designed inside you didn't just come from one person or from two people. It came from a whole bloodline. And so your thoughts and memories and everything that you are right now ain't just from mom and dad. It's from everything your mom and dad has experienced. It's from everything that your ancestors have experienced. It's from everything that you've experienced since you've been alive. And it's everything you're experiencing in this conversation. My queen, I sit calmly to say that I will take my words and redirect them quickly, because the more I speak, the closer that wall comes down to breaking. Damn, you already said it. I was trying not to do that. Okay. Oh, baby, I wasn't trying to make you cry. How do you feel, though? But I sat down and tuned into what you said and cried. I am so sorry, Mama Bear. Hugs, love. Please show Mama Bear some love, y'all. Right. So I was trying to get there before, because and I understand my ability. I understand now that I say things in people's brains, and I'm like, I didn't know that was what was happening. I get it now, though. And so I'm very happy to have greater control, but there's so much more to know/learn. Here's the dope part. I ain't looking for shit. If I wake up, I'll do it. If I don't, oh, well, I guess that was it. So I can only be loving when? Right now. What's up, Kelly? How you doing, love? What's up, Dan? Miss Dan. Thank you. Oh, I love you. Thank you, Mama Bear. What's up, TT? Thank you, love. You're wonderful. And thank you for your energy. Thank you, Mama Bear. Man, y'all are awesome. Me too feel like happy change. Good. Look good. Good. If you're feeling good, there you go. I love your energy, my brother. Thank you, Sugar. I appreciate that. My closest cousin died when I was 7. I was the first death experience. I have been the same. I am so sorry, Hazel. I'm sorry, sweetie. But I sat down. Good. I genuinely understand everything you have said and are saying. Good. Thank you, boss lady. Appreciate it. What's up, Wicked? Thank you, love. Yes, I've been working on reclaiming my energy and have been being in the moment. Oh, yeah. Red Mama, then the universe made sure you saw this live. I've been going live. Yeah, I ain't never seen you. Whatever you got going on, you manifested, you attracted, you made sure you got hopped on in this live. You sure did. How did you do that to your bear? Oh, they're sister locks. I guess I'm saying it right. I be talking like, man, listen, I had an idea. Somebody told me what to do. I put 2 and 2 together. But yeah, these are dreads. Yes, sir. We all need it. Good. Thank you. Thank you. Sometimes the universe uses other people's tongues to speak to you. Yes, they do, Hazel. Indeed. You good? You good, Mama Bear? Thank you for the follow, Yala. The video I tagged you in and Oprah too. Yeah, hey, listen, Wiki, you sent me on the download. Like, I made sure I looked at that video and you put me on some, because Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins, he was one of those. He was one of my mentors before I realized, oh shit, I'm doing the same thing he doing. Oh, that's how he did. I used to always wonder, how can he get people to like be so open and vulnerable? And once you ask a question, your brain says, is that what you want to know? Say less. And I figured it out. I just did it. Y'all just saw me do it with Mama Bear by accident. Right? When I said I realized my range, I don't know Mama Bear. And so I'm looking to make sure she's okay. I am good. Thank you. Good, Queen. Right? And so that's a person that's viewed by what we call a stranger. But I need Mama Bear to know that I fucking love her. Like whatever it is, like you're not alone. I promise you. I put video out. You're not alone. Thank you, Wiki. You're so beautiful. Hello, everyone. What's going on, Carolyn? How you doing, love? Thank you, Sandra. Appreciate it, Queen. I thought you were Twist the whole time. So Portia, I'm a Twist, and then I locked him at the bottom. Yeah. I'm a little eccentric, as they call it. How you doing, love? Yes, I guess. I've been asking my angels daily for guidance. They well, hey, angel. Angels guide angels. Sometimes the universe. Literally be you is how you do it. Yep. I have this moment just to be silent right now. Holy shit, Hazel, you're freaking me out. The beard, geez. Thank you, Tina. Appreciate the present, appreciate the gifts, y'all. Appreciate the donation, appreciate the time, appreciate the support. I'm heavy. Man, I'm all over, right? I'm Snapchat, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Damn. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Man, this book is like seconds away, y'all. This book is like seconds away. Like seconds away. This book will be in y'all's. I was going to try to rush it and like do it through Kindle, and it didn't do. And so I was like, that's the universe speaking. Thank you for teaching me how to meditate. Oh, you're welcome, Chevy. I'm going to do a meditation video today. Did y'all like this example? Like, I'm going to do the video on that today too. Did y'all like that? Did that make sense? Like, if you got something blocking, like, I don't care who you are. Like, when I figure that out, when I put it like this, I can hear people, I can hear people speak. I can hear you speak to me and know if you're living free or not. Yeah. It made sense? Good, Mama Bear. I just got here, but I missed. You ain't missed nothing, Queen. You right on time, love. So for those who are just joining, amazing feeling. I need to watch the video. I got you. So once again, I will upload my lives. I got 4 more now. Another one just got released. I do upload my lives to YouTube. I don't know about Discord. Let me write that down. There's another one that I think I can. So I'll just do a spreadsheet. These lines represent everybody in the world. 7.8 billion people. This is 7.8 billion lines, right? The top line is your line. This is your entire lifeline, right? This is the age of birth. Let's go ahead and call this 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Pick it out. Right now we are, y'all's words is messing me up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. We're between our 20s and 30s, right? I'm 41, so between our 20s and 40s, right? During these time frames, we call bad stuff happen. So let's call this age 7 10, 15. Trying to write backwards, y'all. Work with me. If you got a negative memory at the age of 7 right now, and Hazel, you're 36. Right now, you have one negative memory from the age of 7, and you don't allow that memory, right, to be your guide. And what I mean by be your guide is that if you have anything blocking, I don't want to think about this memory, fine. I don't want to think about this memory, fine. This comes from realizing that time is energy, 100%. And here's my proof. This time frame when you were 7, this is what we call the past. Is that not time? For those who understand what it means to be free, loving, accepting of yourself, is to know that the things that happened to you when you were younger, 7, 10, 5 minutes ago, is an experience that you get to judge as good or bad. That's it. You shouldn't even do that. That you judge as good or bad. And if you judge it as good, then energetically, you take that memory and it goes all the way to what you call your future, right? You feel good about that because you're like, oh, I remember I was doing this and I want to go do this and I want to, right? Dope. Now, right here, at the age of 10, you went skiing. Oh, I hope this works. At the age of 10, you went skiing and you had a skiing accident. Now you meet this new boo, right? Now you ain't been skiing since the age of 10. But you get into this relationship and it's like, hey, we should go skiing. And you missed out on the love of your life. You know why? Because when you were 10 years old, right? You had that skiing accident and you told the guy, you told the girl no, but it gets better. Because you said no, you didn't go on it. Don't feel bad. It'll make sense later. Because you said no, you didn't go on the trip. So it's cool. Now, 2 years later, 3 years later, you see that person again, right? And they are what have you. And you feel that they're all that in a bag of chips. And you say, damn, man, you're doing good. Girl, you're doing good. Like, man, you know, so on and so forth. And like, oh, you're married. Like, yeah. Well, when'd you get married? Hey, remember that skiing trip I asked you to go on? Yeah, I decided to go by myself. And I met her, right? And oddly enough, her boyfriend didn't want to go, and that led them to breaking up. So she got left at the cabin, and I was cool to go. And so I didn't mind. But if you had allowed that 10-year-old memory not to control your decisions on doing things, I'm not saying that this is bad, but you understand the correlation that because of this, you blocked. And you said, that's a bad experience at that time frame. And so what you were supposed to do is learn from that experience so that you can be a better skater, a more confident person, so that you can have strength and that energy gets released. That wall gets let down. That 10-year-old memory gets over here. Boom. The 15-year-old that got hurt by Uncle so-and-so, whoever that was, you see that Uncle so-and-so through their timeline. Let's say Uncle so-and-so is over here, right? You're 15 and they're 30, right? They do some damage to you, but understanding their timeline, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It happened to them too. And so in this time frame from you being 15 and they did what they did when they were 30, when you come over here now you're 30, you're like, I don't want to be with nobody. I don't want to talk to nobody because so on and so forth. And then you meet some weird dude who'll be like, hey, don't let that control you. You can love whoever the fuck you want to. What happened when you were 15 was unfortunate. It's true. But remember that person who did it to you is because they happened to them when they were 12. I'm not saying that they get free on this. I'm saying is that what happened to you was for you to experience so you can break the cycle. If not, then you're going to continue the cycle. And so now you have children. They have their own timeline, right? Now you got 3 kids, 7.8 billion people. Now you got 3 kids. And for whatever reason, what you call the future is now they're 10 years old. Well, you remember when you was 10? Guess what you're going to do to your kids? Project the same damn fear. Don't go skating. Don't go skating. Why? Because you missed out on all. Yeah, don't let nothing control you like that no more. Don't let your past ever sit there and put you in a position where you can't be happy. Because all your past does is literally guide you. Although this is chicken scratch, if you see it from 10 to from 7, 10, 15, and all the other stuff you're doing, you're literally using this energy, time, and this releases. When you see something positive, this is what we call raising vibration. You want to learn how to raise your vibration permanently. Holy shit. You know how to get at this energy level? I've said this before, but now that I've got a diagram in my brain, bless my own weird heart, is that every single person that you feel that has caused you harm in any way, shape, form, or fashion, call them up inside your head and love them like nobody's business. So when you see them in real life, they'll know that you mean fucking business. And if they don't want to be loving to you, at least you know yourself is a loving person. And as soon as you say that you're a loving person, it doesn't give a damn what another person say about you. You can be this motherfucker like, hey, I was being me. You ain't gotta like me. There's 7.8 billion people who will lick my elbow 3 times a day. It's because I asked you to do it one time. You call me weird. Fuck out my face. You see what I'm saying? And so now you get to be this person. And so when your kids get to be 15, 20, 30, guess what kind of energy they're going to have? You can either have one or two energies. You can have the energy where the person is in your life and they tell your child, you're going to do this. You're going to do this just like I tell you to. That's what I was told, and I'm a man, and so you got to do what I tell you to do. Or do you want them to be in a relationship where the person's like, I want to be in your fucking life. I don't know what I got to do. I don't give a shit. But it's me and you, unless you say no. You said no? You sure? All right. It's your words, not mine. But yes, that's what you've essentially missed. I said it twice. So it will be on live. Once again, please subscribe to hashtag USELOVEFIRST to YouTube. I'm going to find a way to put the lives on other platforms. And I get it. Not everybody has a YouTube or goes to YouTube. I've had people create one just to get the live. So I think that's pretty dope. You smiling good, Nita, good. Hey, for all those that's in here, once again, thank you, thank you, thank you. And the reason why I'm smiling is because I know how to change the world. I'm so understanding of this. I can say this to your face, and I now know that people go like, "Oh, that's cute." There's a few people out there who's like, "Nope, he's actually doing it." One person at a time. That's it. You're amazing. Oh, thank y'all, man. You're intuitive. Thank you, Hazel. Thank you so much. You're an amazing dude. You're a soldier, Jedi, wizard, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I'm telling you, it makes it very, it can be challenging for someone to be in a relationship with me if they themselves are not willing to be vulnerable. And so I tell people or try to express to people that if you are not feeling safe to feel vulnerable, then you will find complexity. But I want your complexity. Because I want you to know that regardless of how complex you might think you are, it's nothing to me. If you say you're complex, then fine, so be it. Can I still love you? If you say no, then that's it. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Thank y'all. Y'all are amazing. Thank y'all. I want them to be wanted, not needed. Right. There you go. Over here smiling. There you go. Thank you, Gizzy. Thank you. Yes. That's what's up, man. Y'all showing some crazy love. I'm tripping, but I gotta go. I got you, Hazel. Exactly. Call them in your head. Get that manager to accept love and compassion for you to free. There you go, Sideways. There you go. I love this so much. Thank you, Wicked. Hey, we lit in this mug, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. Man, y'all are amazing. Man, y'all see this goddamn smile? I'm in kid form. I don't know what else to do. I love y'all, man. What's up, Nana? What's up, Vaughn from California? Appreciate it. I am love. You cool as fuck, my G. Appreciate it, Queen. I appreciate it. Thank you, Bella. Thank you, Jizzy. Thank you. Bless your heart as well, Hazel. I thank y'all, man. Thank y'all. Y'all are awesome. Hey, what's up, Cindy from Minnesota? What's up, Bright? We can do it, y'all. Like, we can show people how to fucking love. There's somebody I'm following. He's having a Zoom or something for the collective. And if you're interested about that, then, in fact, another video. Collective meeting Zoom. I actually want to work with people who gets it. What's your sign, if you don't mind me? Aries. What's up, Jupiter? Appreciate the follow. What's up, Nolly? I'm interested. All right, bet. Right? Okay, Wicked. Bet. Yeah, like it's if you for sure. What's up, Deep Throat? What's up, Kimmy again? I want to pretend. That statement sent me chills. The feels good, Nita. Good. I describe myself as a simple complex. They make me complex in their mind. I'm simple and free. Get them, Moni. Get them. I want to send your video to some people I know that need to hear these words. You're doing great things. Thank you, Pretty. I appreciate that, love. I'm having a hard time meditating. Not sure why. I got you. TT, you're having a hard time meditating because you have expectations. But since you've been talking to me or listening to me, the entire time you've been meditating. The entire time you've been meditating. My words can be music. Take the vibration, reduce it. It might sound like a regular sound or ping or right. And so anytime you hear anything that enters your ear canal is a form of meditation. And this is the power to silence. Can you hear silence? The answer is yes. You can hear silence. And so you're meditating right now, but try your best not to treat meditation like you treat a significant other. I have no expectations of you. So I can sit here and look at you. You can be brand new. You can be old as shit. You can be mad. You can be loving. I don't care. I'm going to love you. And so when I meditate, I'll meditate talking to myself. I'll lay down. I'll sit. I'll be in the shower. I'll be doing my thing. I'll meditate. You can meditate doing anything. What's up, Jerome? Oh, wow. You're very calm and centered for an Aries. Yeah. Took a long time, Queen of Diamonds. Took a long time. Jesus loves you, and he loves me too, Buck. Yes, sir. Hey, you better speak on it. Hey, not a problem, TT. I'm telling you, always meditate. When you wake up, you just woke up from meditating. When you go brush your teeth, you meditating. When you're in the shower, you meditating. When you driving to work, you meditating. When somebody's talking to you, you not talking, you are meditating. Or as I like to call it, love. That's all it is. When you meditate, you ever realize what it's close to? Get to know you. Isn't that what you do to somebody who's in your life? I'm just saying. Right? And so we call it meditation. But meditating is getting to know you. And if I was in a relationship with you, would you want me to get to know you? Isn't that called love? Fuck around and have meditation change its name to love in here. I ain't playing. Like I'm on some new. Like how you gonna get rid of meditation? By understanding that they trying to get people to see that you're supposed to love yourself and we're just calling it different names. That's it. I can imagine my dad is April Aries and my sister is March Aries. Wish they could see you. Queen, they can see me. Wait, I'm speaking as if they're alive. If they're not, I do apologize. I'm not trying to speak out of turn. But if you know them, then they're looking at it right now. If you change, they change. What you do happens to everybody outside of you. What you do to yourself, you do to everyone else. And so if somebody says something to you, let's say you're coming home to your significant other, right? And right before you walk through the door, where you normally say, "Hey, baby, how you doing?" Somebody says, "Hey, right?" And then you walk into the house. Are you happy in your mind or unhappy? And so instead of you saying, "Hey, sweetie, what's going on?" You walk into the house, "God, you wouldn't believe," right? As an example. And so if you yourself, Queen, thank you, love. If you yourself, Queen, or in any way, shape, form, or fashion feeling this, then understand that this is real existence. I upload the videos to YouTube and I make content, so I can promise you that. And I've had somebody tell me I wasn't a real Aries as well, but because of the abuse and the things that I've gone through, energetically, trust me, I rock out at the top with it. But it's taken me a long time because I used to be so afraid of being so expressive, and right, I'll get loud and say something or whatever, and I'll get told that you're angry, and I'm like, no, I'm being passionate. Or you're arrogant. I'm like, no, I'm not arrogant. I'm telling you the truth. Or right, and so that would quiet me down because I was abused as a kid, physically, sexually, psychologically. So if an adult which is weird, like an adult, it could be a friend who could say something like, "Man, I don't like that," and for the longest, I would just be like, "Oh." That's it. That's all you got out of me. I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't put anything else out there. Now that I am who I am, I know people who are just like, "Oh shit. Yeah. I like to be happy." For whatever reason, people think being loving, being happy means you weak. And I'm just like, yo, we got to stop this. Thank you, Andrew. I feel like I'm looking in the mirror. You are. There's 50 other people looking in the mirror. I promise you, if you're here, 7.8 billion people, it's not an accident. Hello to the 51 that's in here, and hello to the people that's looking. That means that either one, two things happening. You love yourself, like I love myself, or you're on a journey or discovering on loving yourself. Either way, congratulations. Welcome to the party. What's up, Decatur? Well, it's good to meet you, Joy. Wicked healthy, you're just in tune. You're not emotional. I'm a Pisces, so I completely understand. I love the way you think. Thank you, love. Thank you, Cena. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Man, y'all is dope. Y'all is. Oh, wow. Please. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, love. Growth. Yes, indeed. I used to say it was unfortunate that I wasn't. Yeah, I'm an emotional Aries. Put it like that. I'll cry. I'll laugh. I'll get mad. I'll get sad. And so I used to think that I used to be called stoic, where you just sit there and just. What you think, Kyle? Boy, I'll express any goddamn thing I feel about. I can't wait till tonight, man. Whoever my homie is, he's my new friend. We gonna talk. When I say I can talk about love 24 hours, for those who see me do it, that's why I said it. Kyle Marquise Latham Wilson. That's my full name, right? From Cali to Texas to the Marine Corps to baby mamas, I've learned how to fucking love at every single moment of my life, and can't nobody take this shit away. You hear me? Ever. Not one day, not an accident, not on nothing. You couldn't pay me. You can't. Listen, for those who get it, I'm rich as shit. And I have an abundance of love to give away. For those who get it. And when I say for those who get it, is that when you're loving yourself, there's no wrong way to love at all. Because if a person is judging you by what they consider to be their reality, then put it like this. If you don't know me right now and you have the slightest bit of judgment, then take the judgment and this is, use this in reference to someone else, is that the judgment that they see is the portion that they're not willing to accept about themselves. I'm going to say that again. If you have any type of judgment towards anybody or to me as a person, then it's the portion of you you're not willing to accept. When the truth is, more than likely, you actually want to do that too. Or at least have the kindness and the compassion to be like, oh, that's how you get down. That's cool. Nah, I'm good. Vibrationally, I don't rock with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't move that way. And so if the person loves you, like, all right, cool. All right, bet. You sure, Kyle? Like, I'm straight. All right, man, be easy. What you got going on, Kyle? Right? Maybe, or what you got going on, girl? Right? I can guide you, help you. Well, shoot, I'll shoot you a text, or I'll, you know what I'm saying? But being in your life or out of your life should not make or break you. Too many people in the world. 7.8, what? Stop it. So every person that comes into our lives is there for a reason. 100%, because you don't meet everybody. And those people that's in your life, it may not necessarily be for kids and building. It simply could be just a moment. Like the definition of a moment to you. Like you can have 20 relationships and you have one that was like 2 weeks and be like, it was a good relationship. I love you too, love. Thank you, sweetie. Going to get myself more in line so I can accomplish this. Wicked Healthy. If you hear, listen, y'all. When I say y'all are already in line, I ain't playing. I'm not trying to say no smooth shit. That's the whole thing I'm trying to inspire people to see, is that we've come from a world where they say you need to be healed. We come from a world where they say you are broken. We come from a world where they say you're out of alignment. We come from a world where they say it's wrong. We come from a world where they're saying that person shouldn't do this. We come from a world where and I'm like, you woke up today, then you're in fucking alignment. You woke up today, then you're fucking perfect. You woke up today, then you did good. I don't care if you did the most craziest thing last night. How do I know this? Because I had this weird dark thought on God not being real. And here's the reason why. I was like, well, if God's so real, then how can a man rape an infant, rape me, and then wake up and do it again the next day? Or the next day? Because in his mind, he felt he was right. And I'm sitting here like, I'm beating myself up because I came home late one night. I'm beating myself up because I couldn't purchase the wedding ring I wanted. I'm beating myself up because get out of here. If you woke up today and you're not hurting yourself or hurting others, you are in 100% alignment. There's nothing wrong with you at all. But if you yourself says, Kyle, there's a whole lot wrong with me, hit me up. And we'll see how that conversation goes. That's all I'm saying. So I'm just running around the world telling people, ain't nothing wrong with you. Congratulations. Oh, there you go, pretty. The vibes are real. Yes, it is. I love myself, but I feel like I can always love myself more. Recently going to the gym, and it's helping. Ain't nothing wrong with loving yourself more. If you say you can love yourself more, I'm not going to sit here and tell you you can't. I'm proud of you. I want you, girl. Who is the girl got? Andrew. Hey, you love the shit out yourself. I'm proud of you and happy you made it to this point. Queen, man. I can't wait to get Zoom so I can look y'all in your eyes, so I can see y'all twitching stuff. So when I say these words to you, I made it to this point. Okay, if I fall, fine. If I'm on this, I'm standing, I made it here, right? This is me, right? And you say, Kyle, you made it to the point. How did you see me? How do you know Kyle is at the point? How do you know I'm there? Because you're there too. 7.8 billion people in the world. Does everybody see Kyle stand on a damn chair? No, boo. You do. Yeah. You know why? Because you made it too. Come on, y'all. Not doing this by myself. Ain't gonna fall. A little bit more agile than that. You get me? You made it too. Everybody in this motherfucker made it. If you slid in for a second, you made it. Why are you flexing money? Not everyone is rich. Oh, I ain't got no money. What's... Everyone is rich. They just don't know how to count. Man, I'm telling you, you can't defeat this mind. Everyone in this motherfucker's rich. You just don't know how to count. I ain't talking about no money. I'm talking about energy. You can't pay for this energy. You got to work for this energy. And it's easy. You just got to love yourself. I plan to help my children and mother heal further this year, these past few years. Speak it, and so shall it be. Some of y'all powerful as shit in here too, man. I ain't calling nobody out. Some of y'all like really powerful, man. Like, let's talk about it. Period. Understanding, like being swingers. Yep, like being swingers, yeah. My concept is for poly, and so poly was so this over thing, and the person that introduced it to me kind of had like this weird taste towards it, and so I started to adopt that taste until I started to see like I was adopting the taste of the person who was teaching me what poly was, and then I started to see a beauty towards it. I'm like, man, this is beautiful. But it's the same way I started to look at marriage. I started to have a nasty taste towards marriage. And then I started to see marriage in a way, I'm like, man, this is beautiful. And so it's always the perspective. There ain't shit in this world that you can't do that cannot be done in a way that's good for you. I know that sounds a lot uncomfortable, but wait till we start listening to the law of one. Get to myself more in line. You girl, but y'all got 40 messages in here. The kids' emotional change. There you go. Hey, clearly it went over some heads. Richard, start from within. Get them, queen. The emotional change. I want better for myself. Hey, y'all keep talking that good stuff up in here. I promise you, you're going to come back in here. You'll be like, hey, Kyle, remember I said such and such, such and such. Yeah, it happened. Yeah. Because there's people in here right now. When I speak, our energy intertwines. I broke this down. Everybody right now, we're having sex. Everybody right now, we're making love. Everybody right now, we're interacting energetically in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I've expressed it. A male seed, sperm, enters inside of a woman's body through the cervix, fallopian tube, gets inside the egg, boom, there's a baby. My words is male seed. That's semen. It travels through the air, through your ears, the canal, your ear canal. When it hits your eardrum, as soon as you hear a word, that's no different than the seed being planted, pun intended. And what you call an idea is what we call the kid. And so when you have an idea, the way you take care of that idea will prosper a certain way in the future. The way you take care of that kid will prosper a certain way in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been having sex for about probably 2.5 hours now, an hour and a half. But we see things in this one-dimensional labeling system because people say, well, this is what it means, and you got to roll with it. Bullshit. If you're having any type of interaction, from seeing a person, smelling a person, hearing a person, reading, all of these people, everybody that we see, you're constantly being intimate with them. You're constantly giving them a portion of who you are. My thing that I reference is if I think about you, you want me to think happy thoughts? Sure. If I'm talking 2 hours, if I'm 2 hours having sex, right? Right? If I'm thinking about you, you want me to think happy thoughts? If I'm talking to you, you want to talk to you happy. If I'm swimming, you want me to be happy swimming with you. If I'm walking with you, you want me to be happy walking with you. If I'm napping with you, you want me to be happy napping with you. So why are we not putting that same energy? Right. Energy transfer is real. And so if I'm sitting here being, who I am, and the energy is being sent out to you and you're feeling it, think of the words. So imagine if I was in close proximity and I wanted to be physically intimate. Don't you gotta be feeling it? So if you're in this room and you're feeling it, ladies and gentlemen, we have been having sex. It's just that simple. And I probably will never meet you. But understand that it doesn't have to be this physical thing. You can love people at distances that will go far beyond. I say never meet you because there's this thing that's going on in my head. The truth of the matter is that I've already met you. And so the people that is showing up with the consistency is the people that I know that I'm going to happy nap. I'm going to, this is only here because y'all are here. Use Love First is just this guy talking about love. The more people that comes in and has that reflection and feeling what it is I'm saying, right? Because if you're not feeling it, you'll be like, hey, you got to leave. Hey, Kyle, you got to leave. I ain't feeling this. So I don't have to leave right now. So if you're not feeling it, guess what happened? You leave, right? When I understood that energetically, it's the same thing with sex, sacred energy exchange. Has nothing to do with the male entering the woman. Sacred energy exchange. Think about it. Every single person you come across with. If you are a person that does jobs that touches people, doctors, yep, intimacy, sex, yep. You don't believe me? The last person in your life you probably think about more often than not. If you had a doctor's appointment, you could probably think about what they smell like. If you had seen somebody that had some type of factor where you feel like they were memorable, not everybody remembers the same thing about that person like you do. That's no different if you have one lover and then you share that lover with another person. Y'all probably won't have the same thing that they like because everybody likes different things. And so what people are feeling me on, they're only feeling it what's related to them. And so that what makes you say, oh, I understand. Which means you feel it. Why? Because the words in your ear are resonating in your body, literally how we feel people. We literally feel. If you couldn't hear me, that's just one form. You couldn't really feel me. But some people can have the ability of sight of seeing a person and be like, damn, I feel her. I don't know what she's saying, but right? Because it's an energy thing. And energy is not just this. It doesn't encompass one thing, it encompasses everything. Clap, energy. Blink, energy. Smell, energy. Taste, energy. Hear, energy. Thoughts, energy. And so when you see that your energy is constantly being offered and expressed to people, then never forget that it's a sacred exchange for energy. That's what it is. Sacred energy exchange. Right? Whenever you do any of those things to people that we call living, right? If you do anything, sacred energy exchange. Why do I feel like I'm saying that wrong? Yeah, sex, sacred energy exchange. And so, am I not exchanging energy? Then what right do you have to tell me that my energy ain't sacred? Now, how I give my energy to you, it's up to me. It's not up to you. How much of it you decide to accept, it's totally up to you. That's not up to me. That's why I have a ritual to call back my energy and return what's not mine, any harm of none. I've read that one before, sacred energy exchange. Yep. The expression example, I do that with my mom, and I want to change it so the cycle will be broken. The expression example, I do that with my mom. What do you mean, boss lady? That's why I have a ritual. Please join the. Thank you, She Wolf. Thank you, love. Chevy Heavy. I need to manifest this energy into a new person, into my current life. I need a bestie. Man, I love y'all. Y'all dope. Please support each other. Please support each other, man. I appreciate that. Damn, that's crazy. I'm asking y'all to support each other. Y'all can support me too if y'all want to. If it's you know what I'm saying. But for real, like it's kind of like my mindset. You ain't gotta support me. I'll be all right. Somehow I've always figured it out. Like no shit. But please, if you can be supportive to other people as well, like that's good karma. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like there's nothing wrong being that person who's just being loving. I never want to leave. You don't have to leave, get to experience. It's important. And it's just never lost or destroyed. It's transferred from one party to the next reason, to the next reason, who, to the next reason, why, who. I missed you on that one, Diamond. Hey, baby daddy. What's going on, TT? Thank you, love. Y'all are funny, man. Don't need that, me too. Not narcissistic. Nope, nobody's narcissistic. I shut down if someone doesn't agree, like encourage my ideas, and it's gotta go. If someone doesn't agree with my ideas, I respect it even greater because it gives me like this crazy level of excitement. Let's just say I come to you and be like, hey, Chevy, I got this idea and I want to clap for 2 minutes. And you're like, that's the stupidest idea ever, Kyle. I'd be like, all right, cool. So although you did say it was stupid, does that mean you are not going to clap for 2 minutes or you are going to clap for 2 minutes? So it means you're not going to clap. Okay. I'm going to go over here and find somebody who wants to clap for 2 minutes. And if nobody wants to clap for me for 2 minutes, guess what? 2 motherfucking minutes. You ain't got to like it. And everybody, what's he doing? He clapping. Why? I don't know. He said he's going to do it for 2 minutes. You going to ask me why I clap for 2 minutes? Chevy, go ask a kid why they do any damn thing. You going to be, huh? Because it was yellow and blue, mama. That's your reason? Mm-hmm. That's your reason. You clap for 2 minutes because it was yellow and blue. Mm-hmm. All right, fuck it. Were you happy, baby? Mm-hmm. If you want to clap for 4 minutes, baby, you go clap for 4 minutes. Okay, mama. So now, my child is that child, right? And they attract people who was clapping with them for 2 minutes. And everybody's like, I want to clap for 2 minutes. Motherfuckers just clapping and shit. See what I'm saying? You clapping too, licking elbows for 2 minutes. God damn, that is a well-licked elbow. You hear me? Because you can energy exchange is a reason it's important to be selective on who experiences your energy. So I've been bouncing with that, Queen. I've learned that if a person's in my life, it's on purpose. I don't have to worry about who I exchange my energy with. This is why I say it's going to be very difficult for some people to be in a relationship with me. I'm going to love people. I am not going to second guess the experiences. Some people are like, so you're going to have sex whoever you want to. And I'll be like, yep. For those who get it, what they get is the depth of it. That person is going to express themselves, whoever they want to express themselves with. And whoever's willing to accept that person will be more than probably happy on accepting that person. The name of the game is that if you're willing to accept that person, and whoever that person is, don't you want to be accepted? I'm sure you do. If you don't want to be accepted, you can just probably keep scrolling. But I want to be accepted. And so when I've learned of all the things that I've gone through, right? I've been raped. I've been starved. I've been beaten. It's a bunch of sad, bad stuff. You know how much of my energy was given? Copious. Unbelievable amounts of energy. Flip side is, do your worst. Come on. What you got? What you got? Do your worst. Yep, energy vampires. Yeah, I like them. I got a conversation with them tonight. Yeah, I like them. I know how to talk to energy vampires. Right? Like, it doesn't stop me no more. It can't. I'm one of the people that figured it out. And I can be like, nah, I figured it out. Because the stuff that I went through that was quote unquote bad, wasn't that energy? Okay, buddy. Wasn't that energy? Come on, boy. Hold on, y'all. Right? So for 38 years, I was told what to do with my energy. For 38 years, I was told what to do with my energy. I had people get mad at me because I didn't do it the way that. I am happy to have people in my life who wants me to change. Does that make sense? Kyle, you should change. You're right. Are you going to be in my life? You should be in my life. Okay, all right, cool. I'm going to tell you right now. If I changed because of something that I saw that I need to change. But I hope you're happy for who you are today. And if you feel like you need to change, then I'll support you. If you don't want to change, then I'll support you. Outside of that, I don't need to do shit. Not a motherfucking thing. So now I get to be the person who's like, oh, I give my energy to everybody. Yeah. Right? And I'm able to do this with the consistency of not feeling like I'm going to be drained or energy vampires or what have you. Because I've learned now through my brain, like, oh, we can survive. Man, hey, listen, y'all. We are beast. It's not just me. Like, we are beast, y'all. Like, we are safe. We're protected. We're divine. We're loved. And somehow I feel like the world has gotten us to say, out of the 38 people in here, hey, when you wake up today, love yourself last, okay? All right, then you can be happy. Make sure you love yourself last. But in order to actually have a good service to others, you have to take care of yourself. And so once you take care of yourself, your energy runs on an abundant level. Like it's never stopping. And so when you pass or, die, what have you, the people in your life that are loving to themselves, mom, dad, those individuals that we put into those high regards, what ends up happening is that we start looking at them as references for our blueprint towards love. Well, this is how I come up with the idea of your exes is what led you to your next. You don't believe me? Why you ain't with your ex? Yeah. See what I'm saying? Thoughts on Starseed. Not highly educated on Starseeds. I feel it's another label. And I get that all the different echelons towards it. But to me, whenever I see the word Starseed, it's almost like saying empath, which for me is almost like saying narcissist. And so narcissists / empaths don't believe in the terms. These two people are in the same pod. They're like the same damn people. And I'm just like, if you as a person feel like one person in this world deserves less love, then let's talk. For me, everybody deserves love, 100%. No one should feel like that the love that they're receiving should be waddled down because of someone else's perception. And so whenever I see Starseed, I love the information that they have off of it. But then I start to realize that large population of Earth are starseeds that falls into the category of empaths. But when we call these dark people, the sociopaths, the narcissists, the bipolar, the strange and deranged, the weird and all this other stuff, well, these are the people that believe in what their negative perceptions were and started to tell people. Oh my gosh, 747. The people who are empaths are people who did not believe or who did believe what the negative people were saying. Shit, this is crazy. I'm getting the download. All right. If you are calling somebody an empath, empaths are people who were told negative things, but instead of them expressing it, they hid it. And so that's how they got strong at detecting lies, pain, mental issues. That's how they got strong in dealing with that stuff. That's why their powers are so heightened. But they're not empaths. They're people who experience negative things, who are taught to shut up. Go sit down, watch TV. You don't know nothing. Nobody asks you nothing. Narcissists are people who are told the same things you're told, except they don't believe it. So it looks like this. There's 2 kids. They're twins, 10-year-old. One kid says, sit down, go watch TV. You make too much noise. The first twin goes into the room, sits down, watches TV, stops making noise. But they really inside want to play. They really inside want to yell and scream. They really inside want to run. They really inside want to have fun. That's what they really want to do. They're 10. And then you get a 10-year-old who's told, sit down, go watch TV. You're making too much noise. They want to play. They want to run. Remember, you're 10, but they don't sit down. They don't go watch TV. They go make noise. That person, repetition of that action, we consider them bad. And so the parents said that that's disobedience. That disobedience is repetitive in their head. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 20. I'm grown. I'm dating. And all I've ever known was to do against the grain. Because I wanted to go outside and play, but they told you to go inside and sit down and watch TV. Now, the other person who's 10 years old, they sit down and watch TV and told exactly what the fuck to do, told exactly how to move. So mom says, go sit down and watch TV. Good. 11, go sit down and watch TV. Good. 12, go sit down and watch TV. Good. 15, go sit down and watch TV. Good. 20, go clean the kitchen. Go do this for me. 30, go do this for me. So guess what they doing? What they were told to do. But the narcissists that we keep calling narcissists, those are the same children who looked at their mom and dad but like, I'm free-spirited. And so a parent right now a child, an adult who's a narcissist, right now, more than likely has a parent that say shit like this. Just be patient with them. Just love them. I know they can be a bit difficult. I know they look different. There are no narcissists. There are no empaths. I grew up in foster care. From 5 to 15. All I saw was kids with different realities. I can tell you right now, there is no such thing as a narcissist or an empath. These are labels that we give to people who grow up in these homes by people who are taught these things that probably most people are thinking, no, there are narcissists. Yep, that's the person right there. I'm calling it out. There are narcissists. Well, if you got a kid, then guess what they're going to grow up to be at 12? Oh, that's a narcissist. My mommy and daddy told me that's what a narcissist is. You know? All right. Yeah, I just got that. So, I was the foster mom. You was the foster mom or you are a foster mom? Thank you for this. No, not a problem, literal. I'm genuinely going through that right now. I'm sorry, boss lady. We got it, though. I promise you. I've been told all of this from both sides. Yep. I'm telling you, when somebody call me a narcissist, boy, that people don't know how emotional I am. When they call me, I'm talking about, boy, that shit had me. I'm telling you, I was in the mirror like, I've never been called a narcissist a day in my life. I've been called soft, weak, a bitch, a punk, gay, all the other ugly stuff. I was like, all right, whatever. But when I made it to a level like, Kyle, you're a narcissist. Which Kyle? Which one? Which one you talking about? Me? This one? Shit, that's news to me. I've been told all of that on both sides. Breathe, breathe, breathe. I got it, Starlight. Thank you, love. Thank you once again. 24-hour live Friday, 12:30 a.m. Night owl in this motherfucker. All the way 12:30 a.m. Saturday. So if you ain't got nothing to do coming home from the club, slide into the live. I'm telling you, my energy gonna be crazy. Shirts, right? Hashtag use. There's actually 2 designs. It's going to be 3 soon. There's actually 2 designs. There's this one and there's one with like hands holding each other on Etsy. The bio, or check the bio for the link. It is live. I didn't actually check, but somebody did tell me it was live. This is what exactly I'm trying to go live with you. Good. Okay, good. That's what's up, Starlight. I was referring to you when you said you was shut down. That was better. Oh, okay, I got you. I've been abundant for 6 years now. There we go. You're not either as narcissist. Is the eat pat time zone? Is the eat pat time zone, please? Is that? Central. I am current foster. Okay, all right, got you, Starlight. I love your beard. It looks amazing. Thank you, JB. I appreciate it. You could say the empath. You could say the empath listened because they felt the parent was tired, so they went against it. No, ma'am. You could, but I've learned. Remember, from my foster care experience. Well, I'll tell you what it is for me, Lena. You know why I listen? I didn't want to get raped. Real shit. Man, I was a kid. If we didn't get told what we was done, because I was sexually molested by 2 mentally challenged men. And so they thought as kids, but they were grown. And so I was telling you a story. I just, maybe I should, I do a lot of referencing, right, from past experience. I was telling you a story. So I was in foster care from 5 to 15. You know how many different types of kids you're going to imagine? I mean, just, right? Like, I got pictures. Man, this is shit. God damn, I can't believe I never showed this. This is one set of in the foster care. Can you see me? Yep, all of us was getting touched on. You know why I sat down and listened to you? You know why every single woman experienced what they experienced with me? Because subconsciously, I thought I was going to get hurt. After I surpassed being touched on like that, then came the, oh, if I don't do what she asked me to do, she's going to leave, and I'll never have that type of love again. As opposed to being in a relationship where the person was like, you could punch me. Nope. Never put my hands on a woman a day in my life. All right, so I was little. I was like 8, and I did like this karate kick. It's funny, but it's sad. But no, ex-wife number 1 grabbed her. She threw a glass, and I grabbed her arm, and I went to tell my boss because she had glass everywhere, everything. They put me in anger management. I was like, and when I say grab, it wasn't like a joke, man. I ain't never did no shit like that a day in my life, but I understand that. And so the truth, the behind the scene truth, is that I'm glad I'm the person I am now. You want to hear something scary? A lot of people talk me out of a lot of things I wanted to do in life. And it's not their fault. I can honestly see now, like, I get it. You just being you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing else out there. Like, you were just being you. And so I was responding based off of what I thought I was supposed to experiencing. And so now, as far as like, picking people in my life, I love everybody. But let's get to the nitty gritty. What people are like, well, okay, well, I want a chance with Kyle, right? I've had people tell me, when's it my turn? The fuck's that supposed to mean? Because people will look at me like this. When I say I ain't got no money, bro, why do you think I want donations? I don't want to work. I don't want people. Yeah, I want donations. I don't want. And so when a person would ask me something, like, my mind was like, okay. Right? I don't want to get divorced again. I don't want to lose child number 4. Like, I'm just like, for those who get it. Like, after a while, I was like, damn. Like, I didn't know. It's to the point where it's just like, but I was only responding, only doing what I thought I was. Now, the reality is that I get that people are like, oh, I want a relationship with Kyle or what have you. And so for me, my vulnerability is front gate. Like, I'm not playing. Like, I'm going to love the shit out of you. It might be the only tonight. And that's when the name calling come in and all this other stuff. I was like, I don't care. It's because if you are loving me tonight, why I got to worry about tomorrow? Come on, man, drop some bars. If you're loving me tonight, if your shit real, why I got to worry about tomorrow? Because I know me. I know when I wake up tomorrow, I'm going to be loving to me. And if you there, then I'm going to be loving to you. There's 42 people here. I'm going to be loving to you now. But for some reason, people feel that being loving is a physical thing. It's a financial thing. It's a, well, you exist, so you got to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Nope, you don't. If I can be without my mama since the age of 8 and learn how to love her, then you can be in my life as whatever and choose to be loving. But when I see with precision, now that people can see, that man can really see. So, the people who say, you trip, yeah, that means I can see. If you are doing something unkind in any way, shape, form, or fashion by view to my vibration, I speak vibrationally to you. I don't say shit no more. I hope that makes sense. I speak vibrationally too. You'll feel it. I got an ex right now who's in the car, and I didn't even know she could feel it. She's powerful, but everybody got that thing. And I was quiet. She was talking, and I remember my brain was just like, And she got out the car. And I remember looking at her. So I could tell you energy change and everything. And I was so goddamn pissed. And I remember saying, like, I didn't even say nothing. Like, how in the hell? It's an energy thing. Now, this was probably about a year and a half ago. And so now here I am with the same energy, but flipping it around and having this, I can let this flow. I can speak about it. This energy itself, it's respected, whether it's on TikTok, at the store. And when I say respected, just think about an infant that you see when you get inside the store. If you're a baby person, right? This is how I look at it. I see a kid, like, oh, look at the baby. Look at the baby. Oh, I see a baby. It's a baby. If it's kids and they see me, kids be looking at me, they be like, they'll hit you with the look right in your eyes, boy. They'll steal your soul right through you. Yeah, you look familiar. I know you. And they'll wave at you. You respond with that energy, and you wave at them back. And so if I'm giving wave at you energy, and somebody gives me F you energy, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not waving back. I hope that makes sense to the gurus who get it. That's real shit. If a child can see my energy, they not my kid. You tell me a grown woman can't? Oh yeah, y'all playing with me. That's a different level now, right? So if I know that children who don't know me look at me and be like, some people are like, children are stupid. Children are slow. They don't know no better. Well, I guess you could say I'm a child. Because if a person is giving you energy, that's not loving. It's not rocket science. And so now what I do is I come to you and say, Lena, you okay? I waved at you and I felt like you gave me FU energy. I could be wrong, but I trust my instincts, Lena. And so instinctively, this is how I feel. Now, check this out, Lena. This is what it looks like. This is what happens to all of my relationships. You're like, no, Kyle, I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm great, Kyle. I'm like, all right, cool. You sure, Lena? I just keep getting that same energy. Kyle, I said I'm fine. Oh. Hey, Lena, if you're so fine, and I think you are, why are you yelling at me? Because you keep asking. So there's 7.8 billion people in the world, and of all the people, when I say people don't like talking to me when it's time to get to the nitty gritty, I make it uncomfortable very quick. And I don't do it so that the person can feel like, oh, no. As soon as they say they're uncomfortable, my silence goes into effect. Well, it looks like this relationship is ending. And so it's put me in quite the predicament when coming into relationships with people. I don't play games. People like to play games because it's not their fault. They do it because we were taught to do it. From the time of birth to the time you get to whoever man, to whatever girl, you're only going to do what you've experienced. And so now I'm able to effectively communicate. It's like, hey, sweet, I feel. And so if you say you're good, and I'm like, all right, right, and I leave it alone. That energy comes back. I speak in fashions of, hey, remember last time we talked and you said you was good? I got that feeling again. So I'm not going to ask. I'm just letting you know that I am going to do this. And the reason why I'm doing this is because, or the reason why I'm explaining this to you, because I don't have to. And my choice to explain it to you is because I respect you. And so whether you understand that or not, that's fine. If you say, Kyle, I want to talk about it, cool, we can talk about it. If you say, Kyle, you don't want to talk about it, it don't matter, right? Because I know how to be loving. And so if me energetically is being loving and a person is rejecting me energetically, I stop reaching energetically and allow whatever they have received, whatever they feel like was good or bad, that's on them. I finally got it. I can't control you, boo. Does that make sense? And so now this is where I get like, right? And so now it's like, well, how far, what is, and I'm just like, can we just, man. Can we just like, be good friends? Like shit. Can we like forget we've been on the phone for 8 hours? Can we do that? Can we talk so much we forgot about sex? Like I've been talking to you all this time. You want to do this? We can do this too if you want to. Like, can we get that level? No. Does that make sense? So my energy is for everybody. And so for those who can, all right, Lou, I'm about to actually bounce off. But for those who get it, right, then it's a different movement. Then it's just like, damn. And so then it looks like, man, we had sex all day. No, we only had sex twice. This morning and this afternoon. In between, we were laughing and joking. In between, we were getting to know each other. In between, when you had difficulties and you felt like it was frustrating, I was able to talk to you effectively so you felt stronger and closer to me. And so when we made love tonight, you weren't just making love off that moment. You were taking the time that we've had since we've had our eyes open this morning, and we've shown gratitude to each other by expressing it now. And because we don't hold anything back, each time is going to be wow. But going back to the example of your past, if you got any blockage, you won't be able to love your significant other the way you should. Rather could, not should. The way you truly could. And your truly could is only designed by you. To me, you should be coming out the damn room.
Was that a race? Was that a race? I feel like it was a race. We was running too fast. I lost my breath.
It should be exciting in some form. Yes, it's a movement of gratitude and thankful. There you go. There it is. All right. I'm telling you, man, I'm learning. Thank you. That was great to sit with you. Hey, thank you, Mama Bear. Before y'all leave out of here, She Wolf 1970, I love you. 39, Shalom the Girl 2, I love you. Chevy Heavy, I love you. Bella Nova 420, I love you. Desley by Zero, I love you. Kimmy 49, I love you. Molly Mary Bell, I love you. 105 TT 105, I love you. Perfectly Pink 1999, I love you. Boss Lady DC, I love you. Belinda Rivera, I love you. Literal Trash 98, I love you. Empress Goddess, I love you. Steve Madden 51, I love you. Decatur's Finest, I love you. Tay 3331, I love you. Tina Perkle, I love you. Andrea 2, Love 1, I love you. Love Londani, I love you. Katoy, I love you. 2JMP3, I love you. Mirror Mirror 7719, I love you. Black Joke, I love you. Kolanda 24, I love you. Lena Rising, I love you. Raw Hidden Desires, I love you. Chris Callahan 240, I love you. My Solitude, I love you. Caitlin the Virgo, I love you. Sunshine Rainbow, I love you. Nails 868, I love you. Black Rain 1208, I love you. Patricia Bogan 2, I love you. Ville Beauty 7, I love you. Leo Life 3000, I love you. Karen McNeil, I love you. Yo Yo Strong, I love you. Ed Gullery Gay, I love you. I love all of y'all. If you come in and I didn't see your name, I promise you, I do love you. I'm going to hop off. I'm going to read the comments, but I'm going to go ahead and hop off. I will be back on here later. Probably like midnight. Yeah, midnight. Such a beautiful sentiment. Thank you so much for sharing your brilliance and wisdoms. And thank you, Molly. Thank you, love. This man is awesome. He makes everyone feel special with his goodbyes. Thank you, Kimmy. Thank you. I love y'all, man. Y'all are awesome. Love you, 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 love you too. Love you back. Hey, Angie. So normally we meditate. I know it's the middle of the day. Love you, thank you, Lioness. But we will meditate tonight. In fact, I'm gonna create a meditating video. Have a great evening. I'll be here. Yo, again, love you too, Angel Face. Thank you, Nita. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. Hashtag use love first for YouTube, Spotify, Spotify, YouTube. But listen, I'm already speaking to the future, y'all, right? All right. If you want to donate, $ use love first, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, KyleWilson3380 at yahoo.com. Shirts on sale, Etsy, everything's in the bio, except for I think the Cash App link might be in there. YouTube is in there, Facebook, Instagram. All of my handles are hashtag use love first. If you want to work, if you want to do a one-on-one, or if you want to do a one-on-one, shoot a direct message. My YouTube is hashtag use love first. If you want to do, a live, right? I got you. If you want to do a live, just shoot me a message, and I'll get you from there. Like I said, I'll be 24 hours this Friday. And so if you have over 1,000 followers and you contact me between then and before, hell, you can shoot me a text. We'll go live. All right. Yeah, it just hashtag use love first. Like just type that in and this face will pop up. Can you talk about astral projections? There's things that I don't have the education on through people's societal view. But astral projections to me is nothing more than getting your mind so in tune with your environment, with your eyes closed, that when you think about the past, you don't just think about the past and see it off of the value, off of what you think you're supposed to see it. You're able to see it in detail and bring value to the memory. I've never said that out loud. That's very interesting that I just said that. But with astral projection, you can actually go into other realms. And so remember, your consciousness is the create. Holy shit. Your consciousness is the creator of everything you see, right? So for me, I can talk to you, think about the memory of the 10-year-olds that I was telling you about. Think about my son, think about the future, and have the same output as if I had a dream. Does that make sense? But as far as astral projection, there's a guy that I'll go reference that I haven't seen that he does pretty good in explaining it. So, all right, put it like this. For those who are like, if your thing is astral projections, can you contact me? Right, that's what I'm going to start manifesting is that for these 24 hours, I want people who are like, hey, this is my shit. I do tarot reading cards, right? Maybe you do a tarot reading for just an example or sound bowl. I play my bow today, right? I'll probably do it again tonight, right? While, we're talking or what have you. But that way it won't be just like, here's Kyle, because I want people to see that it's a team thing. Like I have a lot of knowledge. Like I'll pat myself on my back. There's a lot of shit I don't know. And that's the portion where I'm just like, this is how you bring people together. I don't have to know it. There's people who do know it. And those who know it, well, they know it. Does that make sense? Love y'all. Thank you again. Thank you. I got to get you in the zone. Yes, I'm learning. Good. Okay, yes. Have conscious agreement without knowing someone. What does it mean to you? Having conscious agreement without knowing someone. What does it mean to you? Having conscious agreement. I've never heard it put that way. Having conscious agreement without knowing someone. All right, intuitively, and then I'll bounce. Excuse me. Just to have that question. Intuitively, in order to have a conscious agreement, you yourself had to be aware. And so right now, here I am running around saying, hey, Starlight Mama, I love you. Right? And there's things inside my head that I'm going to tell you right now that it's just kind of cute, where I'm just like, people think I'm being funny. I don't know if she's on here. I had a client I was on the phone with, and finishing this, he said, I love you. And she was like, I love you too. And it hit if you know what I mean, when I said it hit. And there was that moment where just like, I was like, I promise you. She's like, I believe you. I said, I fucking love you. And so as you're asking that question, conscious agreement without knowing someone, I don't know how else to be, Starlight. I don't know how else not to be in conscious agreement with you. I don't know how people are not doing it like all the time. Yet loving yourself enhances, if that makes sense. So when you slid up in here, when Louis Flames popped up in here, when Morgan and Wise Angel, when they popped up in here, that was conscious agreement. Well, how do you know? There are no coincidences. So I attracted you just like you attracted me. And where do you think we're attracting people from? Most people think it's from their minds. The awareness is that you know you're attracting, but how you're doing it? Archaic rhythm. Boop. Right? So the energy goes out. This is what we're connecting people to, our hearts. Because trauma becomes a person's prison. Please, you can't go into a dimension. You can't go into a dimension of sleep. I do love you. Oh, I don't doubt that you. Put it like this. I don't doubt anybody that feels that I do or don't love them. No. Here's the fun part. How creative can I get at expressing my love? Whatever relationship, like the universe has been doing some stuff like, you're going to have this, Kyle. Like, because I don't get excited about money and women. Like, it sounds good. Like, it don't move me like, I guess, like it moved people, right? It got to the point where TikTok was like, you're gay. And I was just like, really? This is where we at? This is just because I won't do certain things with women? Oh, that's cute. And so the name of the game is, for me, how can I express it? right? Maybe I'll do a scavenger hunt. Maybe I'll write you a letter. Send you roses. A surprise. A bubble bath. Well-made dinner. Pick a reason to be loving. Spiritual dimension. Yes, yes, I am. That I am. What you got, Oren? What you got, Oren? I'll be on there for you. Love language. Yes, yes, yes. What's the good news, Oren? Hey, listen, man. Oren, hey. What you got, Oren? So you do not get to pick a sleep deprivation. So you do not get to pick a sleep deprivation? Starlight, you're talking a language that sounds interesting to me, but you're speaking words like, so you do not get to pick a sleep deprivation. No, I'm not sure what that means. Am I sleep deprived? Or do I sleep? I'm just waiting for Oren, y'all. Oren, you still in there, homie? Oh, can I share your good news? You know who I'm talking to. Being that it's my brother's birthday, the one I told you about, and we finally said those words. Good, really? Thank you, Lala. All right, y'all, be easy. Hey, Oren, hit me up. I gotta take a phone call. Hey, Oren, hit me up, man. Please. And okay, all right, so She-Wolf got promoted, y'all, right? So if you got good news, like I want you to know you're not by yourself. There's so many ways to share this joy. And so, Oren, I'm just gonna say congratulations, Oren, because I don't want to, right? But she got a promotion at the bank as well. So that's dope for anybody that's making it and doing anything that they're happy about, for anything that they're moving with. I'm finally getting it that the people we have in our lives aren't necessarily excited about it. And the weird part is that we want people to be excited for us, but somehow we get to this range where we feel like that if we are, we have to, I don't know, being human is weird. Like, you're not really happy for me, right? And I'm just like, how are we missing that? So congratulations, sweetie. Like, I'm very proud of you, especially like you know. Please show some love to Oren, man. Oren, hey, man. Hey, Oren, are you still in there? Hey, you still got my number, Oren? It ain't changed. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Be easy. I will be back later tonight. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. All right, y'all. Be easy. Love you. Peace.